Many traits, a master of nothing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion, I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. No.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Old School.
For everybody that keep asking me, everybody be on every single boxing page, boxing source, you hearing it from the horse's mouth, it might not happen.
Yeah, Lamont Roach is getting nervous, all because Tank Davis has a court date, so he's trying to get casuals to call Tank a duck. You know the goofy ish that goes on in boxing. Smash the like, share, subscribe. We got another great episode of The Angry White Man for you. We're gonna go over the Duran and his Virgil Ortiz shit. We're gonna also go over the Shakur and Teofimo Lopez. Do you guys really want that fight? We're of course going to make pics of the Moses Ayatama card. We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna drop the link. Let's fucking cook. Give it up for your hosts, D1 and William Old Motherfucking School.
Yo, what is up, OG? What's happening with y'all tonight? Welcome to another episode of The Angry White Man. I'm going to get a little angry tonight. I'm D1, The Angry White Man. That's my player partner, William Old School, the Triple OG, and we are The Angry White Man. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with you, OG?
Just waiting to get this shit started.
Yo, Creo the Traveler comes up in here bearing gifts. He says, you see, we hit the 50. I hit the 50 on the goals tonight. Motherfuckers better come up off their wallet and salute your boys. All things, my dog, salutations to you, bro. My bad, I pulled this comment trying to grab that super chat. Yo,
AJ, what up?
Shout out to the motherfucking trenches. Salute to my dog, Creo, man. We appreciate you, homie. Good looking on the super chat. It's the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Where is this joint at? Where it is joint at? We gotta play you a Debo.
Debo, Haney. What did Debo get hit with? That boy got hit with a brick.
Shout out to the super chatter dog. We appreciate you. Like we appreciate Brian Norman Sr. answering Bill Haney's bullshit list call out. Salute.
Shout out to the motherfucking trenches and my dog Creole the Traveler, man. Salute, homie. All right, now I got to get back up to this motherfucking comments. I am computer illiterate. We're going to shout all things out one more time. Salute to you, dog. Appreciate you, man. Old school, what's up with you, man? You up here right now. Salute.
Yep.
Mike Rhyme, always on time. Mike Rhythm, what's up with you? Salute to you, man. AJ64, salutations, OG. My dog EB Sweat a lot, man. Welcome to the Angry White Man. We got you. I've seen you in multiple chats, so gang, gang, bro. Salute to you. My dog Cam J Network. If you're watching this on Twitter, if you're watching this on YouTube, chances are you probably already know my dog Cam J. If not, go check my boy's content out. He's live all the time, drops daily content. Give my boy a subscription. Salute
Absolutely.
to y'all. Salute to my dog Cam J, man. EB, Creole. All right, that's all we got in here. Just a couple people, other people live right now, but we got a pretty good show. Go ahead.
Let me
You want to say something?
Let me say one thing. It looks like we're actually going to have to talk about Layla and Clarissa. Seems somebody came up with the 15 million, and now there's a boxing clip of Layla training.
I seen it too, man. I seen Layla kind of trolled. She said, "I ain't gonna. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. I know what I want, and it's not to see 50-year-old Layla Ali get pieced the fuck up by Clarissa Shields. Although Clarissa, what I seen in her last fight, she's beatable. Just the right woman ain't come up yet. The right person ain't come up yet.
Here's the crazy part, right?
She's gonna get beat.
Imagine, just so happen, if Layla puts her on the canvas.
Layla got crack.
Yeah.
One thing Layla got, punching power. She punched that bitch in her fucking teeth. Then she'll know it. We're gonna find out. I don't want to find out, but hey, Jake Paul probably want a piece of that. He's the women's guru.
I'm dying to know who put the 15 million up for Layla.
It's probably, I think Clarissa got to pay that. Like Clarissa got to come up with the money. I think a promotional company or something, a music promotional company or something did it.
Somebody came up with it.
Yeah, somebody came up with it. Shit, Layla's like, yo, give me 15 million. I'll dust the bitch off real quick. But listen, man, I wouldn't be getting in no fight with no Clarissa Shields, bro. She's like she's fucking big, but Layla's even bigger. Layla's like 200 pounds, ain't it?
Yeah, Layla's huge.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even care.
I think Layla's fight weight is like 180 pounds, bro.
Clarissa Shields for me, I take her, leave her. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not going out of my way to find out what the fuck Clarissa Shields got going on. I don't care what she's. I don't know, bro. I don't like being told I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I gotta see the greatness. I gotta make that opinion for me to. If you were really that great, every fucking person on the planet would be tuned in every time you fight. You wouldn't have to tell me you're the greatest. You wouldn't. There's a whole bunch of fuck shit going on. YouTube, sports, fucking everywhere you go. People were not raised right in this fucking past couple generations or something. If you're really that great, you don't have to tell nobody. Everybody would just know it.
The problem for Clarissa is she don't have any real competition. Think about it. Her best fight was Savannah Marshall.
And Savannah just got fucking pieced up by Shadeja.
Man.
Give me Shadeja over Layla. What the fuck are we even talking about? Why are we gonna fight 50-year-old fucking Layla Ali? Because
she has nobody.
Want a payday? Go beat up Katie Taylor.
She's too small.
I don't. What? So beating up 50-year-old Layla Ali does what?
Dude, I know. It's ridiculous.
I don't. To me, it's like, all right, cool. If they fight, yay. If they fucking don't, that's fine too. I don't even care, bro. Like, it's cool, I guess. I guess it's good for women's boxing. Do they want to see it? This fucking internet is tripping, dude. I'm sick right now. Jay Whittle, what's up with you, homie? Krusty OG, what's up with you, Grumpy? Salute to you, man.
Fudge.
EB, I got you on a wrench. I'm trying to. This shit's taking forever. Dog, salute to you, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Welcome to the Angry White Man. I'm not too angry yet, but we're gonna get there as soon as I get on this. That's what the show. I had something to listen. The intro. I normally make a new intro every time I go live. If it's a show and I'm actually telling people, yo, tap into my live, and it's not a pop up, I make an intro for it. Well, I had Moses Ayatama in the intro, and I thought that fight was this week. Cam J, I'm texting with Cam. There ain't no fights on this week. There's a couple prospect cards. I'm like, oh shit. Right. I had the Exodus files, and that's what we're gonna go over now. This whole we're gonna bring up the Victor Kui. What's up with you, bro? Oh,
hey, friend.
Through. Appreciate you. My Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, dog. D1 AWM, D1 Angry White Man. That's who I am across all social media apps. You know what I mean? I'm the same dude. Salute to you, man. You Cash App or Super Chat here, we give you we play a knockout for you. A little fucking edit. Salute to you though, bro. And shout out to everybody in the building. Smash the like button. And if you want to go a step above, the Cash App scrolling across the screen, and we got this Super Chat goals. We set it at 50 Super Chats. I was just fucking around, but hey, you want to help us reach our goals? We'd greatly appreciate it, because this shit ain't easy. I literally, I've had so much to do. I've been trimming bud plants for 4 days straight. I came home from work, started trimming my fucking bud plants. Rental property emergency, the fucking toilets shot out. I had to change a wax ring and man, and then get this show ready, and then go like, bro, I had to work for fucking 10 hours today, trimming buds, changing toilets, show some appreciation. If you can't do it monetarily, the like button's there. And if you're a real fucking player, above all, Cash Apps, Super Chats, all that shit, share this shit. Tell somebody. Tell somebody we're entertaining. That's what real ones do. Jock Quinn, what's up with you, bro? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through, homie. Appreciate you. My dog, No Evidence. Salute, homie. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. All right, man. We're going to talk about this Victor Conte shit. I'm like, I had the thing set up. I thought we were going to make picks first. So it pretty much eliminated the first 20, 30 minutes of the show. No picks, no fights, kind of whack. Talking to Cam J, he told me there's only prospect cards on. And that shit kills me. I got the Bills game tomorrow. I go to the preseason joint. And then we got to probably go I got a virtual reality preview of the new stadium. We bought 2 seats at the stadium, and what's cool about that, I own them 2 fucking seats as long as the stadium's there. There's all I got to do is buy whatever tickets I want, pay whatever little fees I get from the Bills, the actual Bills team. I own 2 seats at the fucking Bill Stadium forever. The new joint. They'll be putting on concerts there and all that shit. I'll be fucking wheeling and dealing concert tickets. My wife told me about that shit. Them joints were crazy expensive to begin with, but once she started telling me about the options to fucking Garth Brooks concerts and shit, yeah, I want in. Hook me up. Let me see what it is. So I bought 2 seats, bro. I can't wait. We got this Victor Conte shit. I'm gonna open that can of worms. It's like the hottest topic in boxing right now. Everybody wants to talk about Victor Conte. The Bud fans want to say, "Fuck you, you're shitting on Bud Crawford's legacy." Everybody hates Bud. What about Canelo? Just blame Canelo. Listen, none of that matters. When you choose to go work with Victor fucking Conte, these are the risks you take. This is the scrutiny, criticism, all that comes with it. You're dealing with a guy who has been doping up athletes his entire existence. This is what comes with it. They could have ordered the Snack Fighter pack on fucking line. They could have ordered the zinc magnesium shit I order for my son and me. Like there's tons of products right on the internet. You don't have to give blood for. You don't have to do none of that. You give your credit card number. Them shits get shipped to your house. Done deal. Don't need Victor Conte. Don't need the scrutiny of Snack. Don't need to put on a t-shirt, take pictures. None of that shit. You just order the fucking vitamins and punch the bag. Hit the fucking bags. That's
Yeah,
it.
but
No
they
Victor
want the
Conti
special
included.
formula, bruh.
So what's
You
the
know?
why do they call him? This is the shit you guys got to deal with as Devin Haney fans, Terrence Crawford fans, Barrios fans, Bam Bam fans. And their rebut to all of this is they don't pop dirty. Well, guess what? When you're dealing with somebody like me that actually knows and done his research and read articles and stories and watched fucking documentaries about the shit, you can't tell me they ain't pop dirty. Oh, they ain't pop dirty. What the fuck does that mean? We're all grown ups here. We can look at a fighter and say, hey man, and shout out to fucking manager Marty, the one who literally birthed this topic on this fucking app. People don't want to give the man credit, but that's who it is that started this whole fucking shit. Now everybody's talking about it 2.5 years later. But we got an Exodus Files video to go over. I'm gonna pull this motherfucker up and we're gonna have some discussions about it. Oh shit, we also got Eddie Hearn, Boots Ennis. I should probably do the Eddie Hearn shit. Yeah, we're gonna do the Eddie Hearn shit first. My bad, because we get into the Victor Conti shit, it's over with. I ain't see this interview yet, and I gotta, you know what I mean, for Boots purposes. There's been a whole fucking thing between Virgil Ortiz and Boots. Boots is ducking. Now he's not ducking. Virgil's dad, we were on Deem's panel earlier. They were going crazy. Let me pull this motherfucking interview up. I gotta see what it is, the number is. Like, I gotta see this interview for my own fucking selfish reasons. If you guys are itching to talk about the Haneys and Contis and the Buds, don't worry. We're gonna get to it. I promise. Promise. Just give me a minute. I gotta cut this camera off. I'm about to go up. You know what I mean? I gotta go up, and I'm trying to stay monetized. Smash the fucking like button. All right, let's get it. Is this the one? Yo, Ring Magazine, we're liking, sharing, subscribing. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. Don't copyright your boy. Please. Thank you. Let's get it. You hear that?
Lewis Ott for the Ring Magazine. Delighted today to be joined.
You can hear that?
Eddie Hearn here on a nice Friday afternoon.
Yep.
Look, a lot has happened this week, Eddie. But first thing first, how are you, mate? How's everything?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here in New York. A few meetings over the next couple of days before we fly to Riyadh, and looking forward to that show.
Lamont Branch, salute to you, man. Welcome to the Angry White Man. We appreciate you stopping through, man. Conti exposed himself and all of the boxers he worked with and still working with statting and that make undetectable PEDs. It's beyond me, bro. Facts, dog. I can't, to me, like, it's like fucking unfathomable that we got this fucking little fat troll still in boxing. And the reason he's in boxing, bro, is because he knows what he can get away with here. This shit is crazy. Like, boxing is the wild, wild west. D, free my dog. Salutations, bro. What's up with you, man? Thanks for stopping through, homie. Appreciate you. Talib Cunningham, what's up with you, bro? Construction Shorty in the building. I know my dog is so happy it's Friday. TGIF, salute to you, bro. Lamont, I got you too, bro. All right, let's get through this Eddie joint, and then we're going to get to the Exodus Files, because this is one that I wanted to see, and then maybe we got a Benavidez interview. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. It just sucks there's no boxing tomorrow. But smash the like, guys. If you can show some monetary financial support, we'll appreciate that too. But at very least, hit that like button. Thanks.
Next week, and a big schedule announced already. I was just saying in an interview, like, it just seems that boxing's red hot at the moment. I mean, we're selling more tickets than we've ever sold.
Bro.
So many events
Salute
sold
to you,
out,
Lamont.
flying. And it's been it's nice to have a little week off last week, a little chill, but it's got a very busy period coming up. Obviously for us with Riyadh season next week, Australia the week after, then we go into.
Hold up. Somebody hit me with a Cash App, I think, too. Let me see.
Newcastle and Mexico and the huge fight at Windsor Park in Belfast, the Dave Allen card selling so well.
EB Sweat a lot. Salutations, bro. Thanks for the $2 holler, bro, in the Cash App. We appreciate you, my G. Salute to you, man.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. A knockout's playing, so you know we got a super chat. And if we're keeping it a buck, this knockout's the reason that favorite don't want to fight our favorite.
Oh yeah, we got a little Tank news too. Well, Lamont Roach is fucking basically begging the PBC to call him. He's saying that the fight might not happen now. It's basically him pleading to the PBC to call him and let him know what's up. But we'll get into that too. But I'm a big Boots guy. You guys got to understand, Boots is in my top 3 favorite fighters. I've flown to Philly to go to his fights. Boots is my guy. So to hear all you fucking goofies running around the internet calling Jaron Boots Ennis a duck, it kind of bothers me. Because when you guys say that, oh, he's ducking this guy, he's ducking that guy, we say, who you got in that fight? You say Boots. Then I look at you and I'm looking at my phone screen fucking ready to fucking time you out in whatever chat I'm in. It's frustrating, man, because I know Jaron Ennis ain't turning down no smoke. And the only reason he would possibly think about not fighting somebody like Virgil Ortiz is because the fucking offer is for an undercard in Saudi Arabia. And when you got a little bit of momentum in the sport of boxing, you have to capitalize on that at all fucking cost. All you fake hardcore boxing fans, you fucking, I'm a fucking hardcore, you're a casual, fucking all of you guys, you should know that. If you're really a student of this game and you really pay attention to what's going on in boxing, you would know that it's probably not smart for Jaron Ennis to take possibly one of his biggest fucking fights of his career to Saudi Arabia, to Turkey's fucking triple fucking header. None of that, bro. Boxing is going to be here. And Jaron Ennis, I'm willing to bet, is here longer than Turkey's here. I bet you Turkey's not here for fucking too much longer at all. I bet you these fucking crazy cards, once they get that Ali Act reformed, let's fucking not forget that these guys are doing evil things to American boxing and you guys are fucking rooting it on. Once they get that passed, if they don't get that passed, it's a curtains for Turkey. The prince ain't gonna keep giving the great people of Saudi Arabia's money to him to keep lighting this shit on fire. Are you guys retarded or something? Like, real talk, man. This shit ain't gonna happen. Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz shouldn't want to fight in fucking Saudi Arabia neither when they can fill up fucking Dallas Cowboy Stadium for fucking record numbers in Dallas or fucking in Vegas somewhere. What are you guys talking about? Why are we even calling either one of these guys a duck for anything? Because none of you fucking guys that get up off your fucking recliner and do anything but type on your fucking cell phone. Stop criticizing and calling people ducks. You guys are ruining the fucking sport for all of us sane, critically thinking fucking content creators and boxing fans. Stop that shit.
Yeah, it's going to be a really busy spell.
Yeah, as I say, exciting stuff. Obviously, massive news this week of the announcement of Conor Ben Christian.
Eddie's high as a kite, too. If I know about one other thing than boxing, you know what that one other thing is? What's making his eyes glassy? That's marijuana. Okay? If I could turn on my camera, I'll show you fucking 5 different strands hanging from the rafters like I'm fucking Cheech or Chong. Okay? Eddie's high as a kite.
Eubank Jr.
And I love it.
Seems all
I love that. I love that. A man making $1 million decisions and headlines and fucking narratives is as high as I am. Fucking crazy.
In now for November 15th back at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, he must be buzzing to get this rematch back over the line again.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was frustrating that September 20th looked like it was going to fall through. I think there's obviously a lot of people expected that to be the date. We were.
I would have thought he's from like Asia somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't from the UK. My boy is high as shit.
definitely one of them, and so was Turki Al-Sheikh.
Shits are watering. He's
Chris
so high.
wasn't ready for that date, but he is ready for November 15th.
Smoking some of the
Back to
finest
Spurs,
Reggie
back to
the UK got
scene of
off.
one of the best fights of, I think, many decades in British boxing. And you're going to get, I think, an even better fight. I think you're literally going to get round
Shout out
17
to Miss
of the first fight, and I
What's
believe
up
Conor
with
will win
you,
this
love?
fight this time.
Thanks for
I know that
stopping
Eubank will be
through.
the favourite.
We appreciate you. And thank you for supporting the show. We need it. Love it. All of it. Thank you so much, Miss Joette. Here, what do you think? She wants a Tank knockout or yeah, we'll give her this one. No, she wants this.
Oh shit, we got a super chat. Shout out to the real one spending some of his or her ducats here on the Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you.
Oh shit, the way Ryan baited that fucking throwaway jab and hooked behind it, that shit was a thing of fucking beauty. You don't think Brian Norman knows the fucking quick one yam around it? It's over with. The kid's done for, son. Salute to Miss Joette. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thrill Hill, what's up with you, OG? Salutations, man. Dispensary in the UK. Nah, dude, he's probably picking seeds out that bitch. They got some good Mexican brick in the UK. He high as shit. I don't know. He ain't smoking on what I'm smoking on. I promise that. He should probably call me. Eddie, hit me up, dog. Parcel services. I got you.
Going in. But I think when Conor Benn stops him, which I believe he will, on November 15th, then it's going to be a big upset. But can't wait. Another huge night for British boxing, and yeah, looking forward to another great build-up.
How does the magnitude of the second fight compare to the first, do you think? Do you think it's as big?
Yeah, I think that we live in a strange world of like, we're always looking for a little bit of negativity. Like someone came up to me the other day and he went,
thanks, bro.
Like, what do you think of the rematch? Like, that fight was the best fight I've ever seen, right? I go, yeah, same. And he goes, so like, do you think there should be a rematch?
I gotta ask chat, what do you guys really think of that fight? OG, what do you really think of the Ben Eubank fight? Did you watch it more than once?
No, I watched it one time. It was a decent fight, but come on, bro.
You guys watched it more than once, chat? Let me know, chat, if you guys watched that fight and what you guys think of it. And
I
how
don't
many
think
times.
it's worth watching again.
I've watched it a few times, 3 times.
No, I'm
It's
talking
a
about
good
a number
fight.
2 fight.
Oh, you're talking about the rematch.
Yeah.
I'm not overly like, oh my God, I gotta fucking see that fight again. See, like, I think they're like that to me. I'm so nostalgic though. Like, I'm sentimental. I guess I'm an OG. I'm freshly 40. I'm only 42 too. Just to you little goofies in fucking chats talking about I'm 60. I'll punch you in the fucking face and I'm 42. So fuck you. But listen, bro, the dads, nothing's gonna beat their fight. I think it was 9-3 Eubanks, bro. It wasn't a close fight. Like, according to the 4 criterias of boxing, Conor Benn got his bitch ass whipped. Looked like he was in need of some eggs. Needed some Contis. Needed some something. Needed to be fucking sprinkled the fairy dust on so he could start
Me and you
throwing.
watched that together, bro. Remember, I even told you, I said it was not that competitive.
I was screaming to you because the internet, fucking Twitter, everybody, Showbiz the adult talking about that's the best fight I've ever seen. What? What? The fuck are we talking about? It's cool, UK. That's cool. Fucking like the fight. But, bro, the only people I ever hear say that is the fucking fight promoters. I am never fucking came across. I don't got even that. Our YouTube channel's getting there, but yeah, we ain't got the biggest YouTube channel. Any short I've ever dropped on it, any content I've ever dropped on it, didn't do too well. Fucking nobody's coming in the chats talking about, the Eubank Ben joints about that. Nobody talking about that. I know people from the UK. Like, come on, bro. I don't know what the fuck the big deal is. Now the rematch. Now we're gonna have to hear this shit for a whole second go around. Are they gonna make fucking Eubank come all the way down to 160 again after we seen him fucking dumping gallons out of his fucking box raw? Like, come on, man. This shit wasn't all that, bro. It was a good little scrap. They were going at it, but the greatest fight ever and shit. I was like, bro, these dudes are really doing this twerking, bro. They're out here doing this shit for the gram, bro, for the clicks and views, for the likes, bro. There a lot of channels, bro. They sway their opinions and their reactions and their fucking clickbait and like this whole shit is goofy to me. I'm a fucking G in real life. It's getting so tiring because I don't condone in fuckery and shit in real life. Like I people talking shit. I see fucking people that I respect. I'm not chatters, commenters, people that I respect. I'm watching them play both sides of fences and chats. I'm losing respect for people all over fucking boxing because people can't talk about what actually happened in the ring. They got to talk about the bullshit and the messy. I'm losing respect for a lot of people, man. So if you're just a commenter and you're not a content creator, fucking stand on principles, man. Rock with the people you rock with. Don't be playing both sides of the fence. Fucking stand on your square. Like who you like and fucking stay there. Don't be doing this fuck boy shit. Like you can tell half of these people live in middle America and they ain't got nothing going on in their life. It's like, what the fuck, man? Stop doing fuck shit. The content creators need to stop feeding into this shit, bro. We're the only people that push this sport forward. And now it's getting messy where the content creators feel like they're more important than the fucking sport and the actual fighting that's going on inside of the ring. That shit is crazy to me, bro. Let's love boxing and push the fucking sport forward and talk about the act of boxing, the fighting, not the bullshit behind the scenes. Like, and all the fuck shit that comes with it, bro. It's hard for somebody like me to fucking keep condoning and pushing that kind of shit forward, man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna push the sport forward, and that's it. Oh, fuck shit needs to stop, man. You guys ain't more important than the fight. You guys are content creators that got into this because you say you love boxing. When half of you got college degrees and you went for journalism or some sort of media training, you're out here fucking lying to people, acting like you're fucking cool or touched in or fucking you're dyeing your hair, you're 50 years old. Like the fuckery that is going on. Or you're 4 foot nothing with little tiny midget hands over here acting big and bad. Are you what? Let's just fucking talk about boxing. We don't all the personal shit you fuckboy content creators are talking about because you don't like what somebody says. Fuck out of here with that. Stop defending fuck shit. Go see Conti. Maybe he can give you 2 or 3 inches on your fucking Napoleon complexes. Little tiny men fucking screaming and shouting and fucking needing this shit to fucking make themselves feel better and needing everybody to agree with them to make themselves feel better about who they are. Fuck that. This shit's about boxing, fuck boys. Let's remember that. Stop the fuck shit.
What you're just saying, right? It was the best fight you've ever seen. You know the next fight is going to be one of the best fights you've ever seen. But still, we look at a reason why not to make. You know, the other hand, Conor Benn goes to fight someone at 147. People moan that that's not a great fight. Eubank fights someone else. They moan he's not fighting Conor Benn. So you can't really win either way. All I'm saying is, last time out, you witnessed one of the best fights you've ever seen. This fight will be even better. Conor Benn will not go in there and decide to box,
Thrill Hill.
box off the back foot, and nor will Eubank. They will go straight back at it. And
That's
me,
a fact, OG Thrill Hill. He's got some good matchups, but instead he wants to fight Shakur Stevenson or Connor fucking or Chris Eubanks at 160 instead of fighting Jaron Ennis. And you know why he ain't fighting Jaron Ennis? Because this fucking guy right here. Because he's protecting his investments. It's bullshit, man. I'm sick of the circus boxing that's going on. Crawford jumping up 3 weight classes. Buddy's trying to say it's only 2. Oh, yeah. Bro, I just made another short on the Crawford Madrimov shit, dude. I know for certain Terrence Crawford going to get his head punched in. Okay? You get 20 more pounds on top of that frame that he just fought fucking Madrimov with. Did you see him in that fight? Stuck in the mud. Fucking, like, literally in quicksand. You got to go get some smokes or something, you said?
Yeah, I'm going a little while, not yet.
All right. Because I'm going to play that Exodus after this. Guys, smash the like, man. Help us reach our goals. We need 50 any color super chats. Look out for your boys. We're working.
Conor Benn took part of Chris Eubank's soul that night. Eubank won, and I think he was right to get the decision. It's a very close fight. But they both had to go to horrific places. And listen, physically, it was tough for Conor as well. But Eubank is older. He's in his mid-30s. And those kind of fights take their toll. And Eubank's a brave, proud man. He's not going to come in and try and, box off the back foot and survive. He's going to go to war again. And it will be another brutal affair.
Is it same terms in terms of 160 and rehydration?
Yeah. I mean, same contract that we signed for. They were always the terms that we accepted the 2 fights on. Eubank will make his championship weight again. And on we go.
154.
What would you make of the public criticism that comes with that? Because it was a criticism for the first.
I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I still don't understand. I mean, one thing.
See how he glazed over the fucking weight there, bro? Like it don't mean nothing, bro. That dude was damn near dead on that scale. And they're trying to bank on fucking Chris being drained at 36 years old or whatever he'll be. And he took a lot of punishment in that fight. I can't cap. And I think part of the reason was the enormous amount of weight he cut. Like, people don't understand. It takes the fluid out of your brain, your fucking muscles. Like, it deteriorates. It ages you in real time. That's why these fighters look much older. And during the weight cut, you see them the day before when they're like doing any interviews and shit. You can see their eyes sunken in. It's literally aging you in real time. It's fucking aging you. So, and they're taking a lot of damage, man. He tried to gloss over that like it wasn't even a thing. Fuck that, bro. That's some janky ass shit, bro.
The rehydration was no issue to Eubank. He weighed in with all his clothes on, and he was half a pound under. Like he made the rehydration comfortably. The 160, which is his weight.
Facts, bro.
Okay. Like this whole narrative about what do you think about bringing Eubank down to 160?
That's
his fucking weight class. I don't understand. Like that's like me saying to you, I don't know.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, 160, Thrill Hill.
I don't know, Callum Smith. What do you think about Callum Smith fighting at 175? That's what Callum Smith fights at. Eubank's last 6 fights have been at 160. Is he tight at 160? Yeah. Like 95% of other fighters who fight at their championship weight. So, the fact that Eubank, again, is fighting at his championship weight, I don't see the argument. It's only if you really want to have an argument that you even bring that up. We still don't focus on the fact that Conor Benn is in with a guy that is considerably bigger than him. And we saw that in the first fight. Like, you'd have to be an idiot not to look at that first fight and say Eubank has a massive size advantage over Conor Benn.
No, and listen, he does. And it's okay for fucking Conor Benn, in my opinion, to put a fucking rehydration clause on the guy. Let him fucking weigh in at 164 or 165. You don't need to suck him down to the skeleton to fucking put a rehydration in a catch weight. Fucking Conor Benn weighs 180 pounds. There's no doubt in my mind. He's a big, thick fucking dude. Like, there's no need to suck this dude down to a fucking skeleton. And we're not even watching for this bullshit. And it just pisses me off. I'm about to skip over it because it's pissing me off. BBC talk. Where's Jaron Ennis? Right here. All right, wait. Hold up. I want to see this. Boxer and BBC talk.
Sort of the details are of that deal. But I guess initially boxing.
Damn, he's high as shit.
BBC, what are your thoughts on that?
And
I
I
think
don't
it's
got a
great.
joint
I mean,
down
I know,
here.
like, again, sometimes you always look for the negativity. A lot of people are saying, yeah, but they're not paying a lot of
It's
money,
making me
and
wanna
how are
get
you going to
home.
make big fights? True,
I
but
got
it's still on terrestrial TV, which I think is great for boxing. There's been others that have done boxing on the BBC in recent years. Dennis Hobson, Chris Sanagar, and hopefully the BBC will really get behind it from a platform point of view. I know, then they're not going to pay significant rights fees, but we actually received, because it's obviously publicly funded. We received a tender last week to apply, see if we wanted to do the production, because obviously we
Yo,
have a production
Cam,
company.
you never told me what it was on. What is it on? DAZN, bro, or Boxer? I didn't know if it's on DAZN or not. Shout out to Miss Joette. She says, I would absolutely love if Eddie rode as hard for Boots as he does for Connor. Me too. Me too, Miss Joette. Because they're trying to paint my dog Boots as a duck, man. But today, Virgil Ortiz went crazy on Twitter. And Cam, bro, I went back on Twitter to try to screenshot some of this shit to show everybody. Only tweet I could find is Boots saying, fucking, the truth will come to light, or whatever he said on Twitter. I couldn't find no Virgil Ortiz, nothing. And was I looking under the wrong thing? I thought it was Virgil Ortiz Jr. All he tweeted was to Zayas, bro. Irony, what's up with you? Define irony in the building. Salute to you, champ. Thanks for stopping through, homie. We appreciate you. We're gonna drop the link in a minute. I'm gonna get through this and then the fucking Exodus, and we'll drop the link.
The full details
Gotta
of
get
what it
some
was,
sort.
which is 4 shows a
first.
year.
No, drop the link.
This is how it works. These are the
I want
fighters.
people to come up and talk shit after this Exodus Files joint. Please come up. I want to hear what people think about this Victor Conte shit.
See that land on the desk.
All right, we're gonna skip
we were
over
going to,
this.
but he doesn't.
But
everyone's got to do massive shows, massive nights. You could still deliver 4 shows a year with British and Commonwealth Championship fights and really good nights of boxing, which would benefit the sport. So, we'll see. I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to do their best to keep the fighters, and we might sign some. We might sign none. Queensbury might sign 7. I don't know.
I tell you, Albert.
We'll see what happens.
Before I do let you go, there's a lot of noise about a potential opponent for Jerron Ennis. I know, obviously, Josh Kelly was one that was spoken about, but Adam Booth and Josh Kelly were pretty sort of quick to shut that down, saying the offer was derisory, I think the word that you used. A new one has emerged as of last night, Wisma Lima, potentially being talked about. Is there a lot of legs in Lima being the front runner for Jerron Ennis's return?
Yeah, Lima's in the pot. I mean, Lima's a different kind of guy. I think a lot of these guys, so many people who we've spoken to price themselves out. Like Lima's the guy who's been slung in the lion's den in his last 3 fights, gone away from home and beat undefeated fighters. He's a dangerous fighter. Top 10, I think, with 3 governing bodies, IBO world champion. He's in a list of 4 or 5 who we worked on. Josh, Adam, obviously they're clever at the game as well.
What was the deal on the offer? Because what Adam said to me, he said it was less than what Josh got for a 10-rounder.
No. Yeah. What he said was it was less than he got for the Ishmael Davis fight.
Okay.
On Riyadh season, but obviously he was fighting Liam Smith, and he was drastically overpaid for that fight.
Yeah.
Facts.
So the offer was less, which is true, than he was getting to fight Liam Smith on Riyadh season. The problem is it's not a Riyadh season card.
Yeah.
So the offer, I think, was a very fair offer.
What?
But not.
Why would we do that?
If you liken it to what he received in a deal of a lifetime to fight Ishmael Davis. But the business don't work like that. Do you know what I mean? So listen, I don't blame Josh and Adam. It's a very, very tough fight. Everyone talks a good game, but no one believes they can go to Philadelphia and beat Boots. I'll make one thing clear as well. We have signed Jerron Ennis to fight Virgil Ortiz. Okay. We had a meeting with DAZN and Golden Boy. All the terms were set out for that big event. Jerron's new extension with us has signed for all of those terms to fight Virgil Ortiz next.
When
we're in. January, February, whenever that's going to be. And you know, the plan is for Boots to fight in October, Virgil to fight in October, and then they're straight in. Wow. So people can moan and this. We have signed for that fight.
Cam, is that fight fucking still on? I know we were talking about that shit earlier, and Ortiz's dad is flipping out like, we don't go when Ortiz goes. That's what all of this shit's about, and that's why Boots tweeted, the truth will fucking, everybody will find out the truth in due time, or whatever the fuck he said. Let me, actually, I'll pull up the exact tweet. Let's see what my dog Boots was talking about. Let me see it. Oh, wait, what?
So did Oscar make the fight and not tell them?
Oscar make what fight? Virgil's first fight at 54 was against Thomas Delorme. Talk to him, Greg Hackett. I just pulled up Twitter. Shout out to Twitter. If there's more people watching us on Twitter than there is on YouTube. Shout out to Twitter. Give us some engagement, man. Fuck. Hit me with a follow. You're not a goofy ass. I'll follow you back. I don't do too much tweeting like I used to. I used to be going at people's fucking shit. I just pop this show on every once in a while. Give me some engagement, man. Stop being fucking goofies. This is what Boots said, though. Yeah, I had to read that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Boots says the truth gonna come to the light. And all Boots ever tweets, God got me. Tweeting his... Oh, everybody go check out Boots's fucking YouTube page, bro. That shit's pretty dope. If you ain't ever checked out Jaron Ennis's YouTube page, go check him out. Blessed to see another day. Yeah, dude, there ain't nothing on here from Virgil Ortiz neither, bro. He ain't say shit about that shit. Chris Tucker was in Hong Kong talking about LAPD got away. Replies. All he said was that a 2-minute round? Talking about the fucking Regis fight. And it was. There was a 2-minute round, the 4th round of the Regis JoJo fight, which that would be a good fight for them to run back. It was a pretty good fight. Talk to me when you fight a top 10 opponent. And he's talking to Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas says to Virgil Ortiz, keep all those excuses to yourself, brother. Talk to me when you become a world champion. He cooked Virgil. One little tweet, because Virgil's a fucking interim champion, and the only person he should be wanting to fight is fucking, oh boy, that people think he lost. I thought Virgil won that fight. The fight he beat Boachuk. And that's who I wanted Boots to fight. Fucking Boots would have fucking manipulated fucking, oh boy. He would have beat the living dog shit out of him. But can't get a fight with him. Can't get Virgil Ortiz supposedly signed later in the year. I promise you the Ortizes don't want that smoke. I promise you, bro. And people were trying to paint Boots as a duck with Virgil Ortiz coming off a fucking hand surgery, a hand injury. You think Virgil Ortiz, an Oscar De La Hoya fucking fighter, is coming off of an injury, fucking got his interim belt to fight Jaron Boots Ennis? That's what you guys are trying to tell me? Like, what? Oscar De La Hoya, Virgil Ortiz, gonna straight off of fucking surgery, not gonna take a soft touch, not gonna get a good fight just to see if his hand's back. He's gonna go in there with the demon Jaron Ennis. Yeah, all right. It came out. Dean was going crazy. Shout out to my dog Dean. Ortiz looks like the duck after today. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just hate even calling. I don't even feel comfortable calling Ortiz the duck. But if you guys are going to run around the internet trying to say Boots Ennis is the duck, and it's mainly Terrence Crawford fans lashing out because of the Victor Conti smoke they've been receiving lately. It's like this is a carousel. People are fucking pointing fingers and lashing out over other shit. Like, let's just stop, bro. If the fight's really signed for later in the year, let's wait till later in the year. If we don't get that fight, I'm sure we'll hear more about it. But Boots ain't ducking no Virgil Ortiz, who needed 48 months off of just needing 48 months. Heather E., what's up with you, girl? Salutations. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro. Can't call my dog no Boots no duck, man. We not doing that, dog. We not doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't be serious about it. Who you got in the fight? Although I think Virgil, it's a much harder fight for Boots than I originally thought. But then again, I think with Boots can pack on 7 more pounds, he's got that much more punch resistance. And believe you me, bro, Boots getting down to 47, fighting with a 10-pound rehydration clause, still eating them shots, still eating flush punches and coming back with shit that you can't answer, bro. That body work he's doing. People try to pick apart his shit now and try to say he got shitty feet, but he can't deal with boxers. Karen was touching him up. All the bogus bullshit. All that shit goes out the window when you're getting punched on in your body, in your liver, in your kidneys, in your rib cage, in your fucking solar plex, and you can't do all that boxing shit. It was amazing. I like Karen. I think he can fucking really game plan and do his herky jerky fucking. And let's not forget, American fighters for some weird reason struggle with that herky jerky fucking level changing Middle Eastern fucking boxing. Look at Terrence Crawford and Madrimov.
Yep.
I want to see Karen versus one of these other welterweight champions. Show me Karen versus Norman, WBO. If I was Karen, I'd get in the WBO just to target Norman. The IBF's giving him fucking 2 title shots against a guy. They gave him a fucking rematch that nobody cared about, but the IBF fucking rocks with Karen. They must have been greasing the IBF's palm and mandating a fight like that for a second time that nobody wanted to see, and they still fucking sold 10,000 tickets for it in Philly. 12,000. Like, bro, Boots gets, if the Stan Jonas fight was in the Wells Fargo, it would have been packed, sold out 20,000. But it was down the street in fucking Atlantic City where he still did 5 million at the door. Something crazy like that. 4 million. Bro, and that's good for Eddie to do that. Now you got to take him to Atlanta. You don't even got to fight fucking Brian Norman there. Or take him to Vegas. Let's see if he can sell tickets in one of them fucking markets. That's what they did with Tank. They didn't take him home to Baltimore right away. It was in the Barclays, fucking Atlanta, the Staples Center. Then they went back down to fucking the outdoor joint in California. Then they went to Baltimore. Then they went to fucking back to New York. Then they went to DC. Like, bro, Boots is that kind of talent. Boots is that must-see TV. He don't talk like Tank, and that's why a lot of these guys feel comfortable painting narratives about him because they know he's not going to come out and address the shit. Bozy Ennis, fucking the only person he'll talk to is Mills. YSM, shout out to him, doing great work. The only person he'll talk to is him for a half a second. 2-minute video, that's it. Probably gives him like 15 and Mills chop it up. That's good journalism. That's what I would do too. Good YouTubeism. But yeah, man, stop calling my dog Boots a dog. He's not that.
And it's not, oh yeah, but what terms did you sign? No, we signed the terms that everybody agreed. Very fair for both fighters. I mean, it's pretty transparent what the deal's going to be. It's a massive fight for US boxing. So hopefully Virgil Ortiz steps up and we give American boxing.
We got to have it, Virgil.
One of the best fights in the sport.
We got to have it.
News to hear on a
there
Friday
ain't no
afternoon.
excuses, no none of that.
Look,
We don't wait for Virgil Ortiz. We don't move on Boots and his time. Come on, bro. We got to have that one. That's a necessity. I've seen Frank Martin knock down Virgil a couple times in the Amis. I know I've seen it too. But listen, OG AJ, they're not going to say that. That's a Tank opponent. We can't say that. It makes Tank look better. But in reality, Tank, the way they moved him and the guys they strategically fought, because make no mistake, if you got a good team, you're strategically fighting. If you don't know that, I feel sorry for you. But his resume in time gonna stand the test of time. Because Frank Martin's definitely gonna win a title at 140. If they can get dates and fucking get these guys active at the PBC. Because that's the one thing I see out of the guys at the PBC. They're so loyal, it's almost to a fault. You gotta be active. There's no dates coming from the PBC. Go fucking work with ProBox. Go work with fucking somebody. Top Rank is struggling. Listen, there was a reason they didn't announce a deal fresh off the ESPN shit. Because they ain't got one. Nobody's interested. People are fucking looking the other way. Nobody cares about no fucking Top Rank. I do. You do. The people in the chat do. But other than us, bro, boxing's dead. This shit's over with. These guys got to fight more. The only way that we're going to get fucking superstars is if they fight more. And to see ESPN get out of the game, that was bad, bro. That was real bad. Hopefully they pick something up. They're talking about picking up TKO, WWE, because they're all owned by the same fucking entity. Turkey gets in there with that TKO. They get this Ali Act fucking. They're in there, bro. Boxing has officially changed. Now it's Saudi Arabian based, and they're gonna try to make that shit work. You see PBC coming out here with all these dates. We got a card September 20th. They didn't do shit in the month of August, and that's probably because Tank fucking shit got canceled because of this court case. So we got to hold Tank accountable for that, I guess. Not looking good, OG. Not looking good at all. But let's go over this motherfucking Exodus files. Stop calling my dog. Oh, this is the Virgil. I got the Virgil Ortiz fucking interview, but I don't even know if Ring Champs let you view their shit. Here it is. All right, man. This is the Exodus files from YouTube. They've done a couple great documentaries on the Haneys. You guys know them. Probably all the Haney fans fucking hate them. They can't stand them. They think they're propaganda, yada yada. But listen, man, I did boxing. There's a lot going on.
Big Dog Willie was crying about it.
There's a lot of fuck shit going on, man. I need everybody to subscribe to the Exodus files if you haven't already. They only got 9.8 thousand subscribers, and they do fantastic work. Not all of their shit is fucking what they did the first one that they ever did. And I don't even know the guy's name, the voice's name, but the voice sounds so familiar of the dude who's always cooking Haney and shit. He sounds so fucking familiar. I can't put a face to the voice. If anybody knows who this is talking in the chat, let me know, man. We're this YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. We're doing this shit for learning purposes. We're teaching the world about this evil fucking piece of shit, Victor Conte. He is a scumbag of epic proportions. I just read an article in SI today about him, like literally an hour before the show. And I think I'm gonna pull it up and read like a little piece of it. It's fucked. This guy is fucked up, man. And if any of you guys think we're capping because of boxing or anything like that, go do your research on who this guy is. You guys all want to say he's reformed, he did this jail time and yada. Dude, he went to a fucking prison where he says himself, you can get pussy, they're smoking weed, everybody's fucked up on opiates, drinking hooch and fucking like he was there for 2.5 months. He was facing 30 years possibly. But he cooperated. So they gave him 4 months in fucking federal prison. He copped a plea. This is up. He was an astrophysicist. He could have fucking went on to do some fucking crazy shit. But instead, hired a fucking scientist to work in his basement on the black market and fucking distribute, inform, and fucking make undetectable steroids with a plan in mind. Like, it's all out. Oh, you fucking no. They had a plan. They know why. The only place they're allowed it left. People don't think Victor Conte's banned from all. He can't fucking deal with no other athletes in any other professional sporting organization across the globe. Everywhere. Only place he's allowed is right here in the red light district of sports. Boxing. We gotta stop. We got to stop. This guy got to be stopped.
Is about the situation with Victor Conte and the clip that recently resurfaced where Conte admitted that he knows how to pass the VADA
Miss
test.
Joette says, I just watched. Yeah, I didn't. I haven't even seen this yet.
Is it possible to circumvent? Yeah, it is. But the same people that know how to circumvent,
Run upstairs and get my fucking.
One of you guys can go ahead if you want to start. Start us off.
Go ahead. You got it, honey.
The floor is yours.
Well, thank you guys. I want to start off by saying that this might piss some people off, but there are certain things that I just can't say yet, just yet. But I am going to say some things that's going to help you kind of understand what's happening. So Conte admits that he knows how to get around drugs via drug testing. So remember before I talked about back in 2010, Conte helped put Vada together with Margaret, with Flip, with Will, with all of these different people, and I'm going to give you something very important to get your brain turning, so you can start to kind of think in the proper way about what is happening and what is probably going to happen. Okay, so think about this. Think about this. Banned substances have to be discovered. They have to be discovered. They have to be rigorously tested. Then they are classified as prohibited or banned. And after a substance is prohibited, it can take a very long time to refine your testing protocols and to be able to detect the substance in someone's system. So, for example, the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, was established.
That's what I was telling everybody. We're so far behind it. Science, there's not enough money in science to follow this shit properly and keep retesting and all that shit, bro. It's just science is way far behind, dude. And Victor Conte is way far out in front of science. He shouldn't be allowed here to give nobody nothing. You guys need to understand what the fuck the possibility is there. That's all there needs to be. That's all. Listen, man, we can't fucking trust him. He shouldn't be allowed to fucking distribute supplements. He should be on the board of VADA and VADA alone, catching fucking cheaters. He volunteered and worked with a couple different anti-doping agencies, but the DEA, and they said he never gave no credible evidence. He never really tried to help. So he stopped working with them because they were being off-putting and shit. He stopped working with them because of that, and they were like, yo, he don't give no fucking evidence. He ain't out here catching nobody, bro. Shit's fucked up. This guy's an evil little man. He needs to be removed.
In 1999, and HGH, human growth hormone, wasn't prohibited by WADA until 2004. But the first professional fighter didn't test positive for HGH until around 2014. And that was an MMA fighter named Kong Lee. And he was associated with Snag and Victor.
You seen this already, OG?
That's the dude I was telling you about.
Yeah, but you seen this video by them already? I did.
Yeah, I was watching 2 Cents talk about it, but that's the guy I was telling you about when he got busted. He turned around and said, oh, they're not supposed to be able to detect my stuff. He literally blew up at the people that busted him.
Hey, roid rage and shit. Look at this dude. Yeeked up. Yeah.
Conte, and I saw you guys talking about that in
there's
your
boxing on
back
Fight
of
Hype.
the
I'm up.
steroid
Put
case
that on and
documentary,
let's
which
call
was
that.
really good. So
Good shit.
the first fighter didn't test positive for HGH until 2014. So it's important to note that we're talking about 10 years from the time that HGH was banned to the time an MMA fighter was actually fought. Well, now, one of the first professional boxers to test positive for HGH was, of course, Jarrell Miller. And he didn't test positive until 2019, I believe. So now you're talking about 15 years from the time HGH was banned to the time a professional boxer tested positive for HGH. And that's just one example of how long it can take for testing protocols to essentially become effective Just
Yep.
think about that. Look at all of the time.
And that's the fucking problem. Victor Conti knows how to fucking beat these tests, what's on these tests, how they're testing, why they're testing. He just fucking changes a molecule on the fucking shit and then it turns into something completely different on the elemental fucking scale or however scientists look at it. And it's a whole different thing, but yet it's the same thing. And now they can take it out in the open and nobody's ever gonna know. Nobody's ever going to catch him. This is why he can't be here. Pay attention.
From when the substance is banned to later when a fighter tests positive. I mean, even think about even before a substance is banned, like before HGH is actually banned, what do you think is happening? People are using it. So before something becomes banned, people are using it because it's not something that's tested for. And so a person that is highly knowledgeable on biochemistry would really have an advantage. And it's so crazy because even THG was discovered by Dr. Catlin, who was a core member of VADA. And Catlin discovered it, I believe, in 2003.
Links in the chat.
New metabolites are being discovered, like in 2015. You have new metabolites being discovered, and even up until this day, things are being discovered and placed into testing sequences and being worked out. Even to this day, there are always new updates, always so many things changing. So with all of this being said, I want you to understand that with so many loose ends and so many moving parts and so many inconclusive factors, it can be very easy to weaponize drug testing. Because if you're privy to information, in terms of biochemistry that others are not, let's say, for example, if you know the flaws of, let's say, VADA, and you know the manning constraints, and you know the financial constraints, and you know the governmental constraints, and if you know the constraints of the WADA accredited labs that they work with, well then you could possibly use that information to your advantage. So there are.
And what she was just saying is this guy is so he knows everything you need to know. So like, okay, Ryan doesn't pop for a fucking drug, but this guy's got the fucking power and the knowledge to make it so that he gets tested for something he's probably not supposed to be tested for, and fucking it comes up as an adverse finding just enough so that we can paste the headlines and he's got a plea for something that he really didn't do for a different charge because they can't place the PEDs because it was such an adverse finding. This is the games and shit that we have to be weary of when you're dealing with a guy like Victor Conti and one of his fucking fighters. If I was another fighter, I wouldn't fight anybody that's associated with Victor Conti. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't, especially after the Ryan Devon shit. I'm not touching him or anything that he's got around him with a 10-foot pole. Because let's not, bro, people's whole legacy got thrown out. Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Lance Armstrong, fucking people all around this guy, bro. Your whole shit's tainted. So now it can't be the fucking bio-oxygen fucking replacement training he's doing in the Bay in his fucking fake fucking boxing gym that's clean like a medical lab. It can't be that, bro, because these guys can all buy this shit and make this gym themselves. They don't need Victor Conti unless they need something that he's got, something that he's guaranteed to give them that can't nobody else give, and make them fucking perform a certain way, and they'll never get caught. You guys need to wake the fuck up.
Always new things.
Not about Terrence Crawford.
I mean, it's like
not about Devin Haney. Not about Mario Barrios. It's about Victor fucking Conti, and that's all it's ever been about.
That sits up here and tries to tell you otherwise, or try to act as if the anti-doping agent.
Cam, what up with you, homie?
Man, what's
Oh my
good with
God.
my brothers, man? Angry White Man Boxing Podcast. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the damn like button right now, man. The cook up is real. Man,
Super
salute to
Cat's
my
in there
brothers.
too, man.
What up, Cam?
Out. Look out. Look
Hey,
out
Exodus
for the
fans,
work.
bro. I gotta say this. man. Whoever the dude on there, that the one dude that be cooking up, man, I want that dude on my show. I don't know. Anybody that know
Oh,
this
hell.
dude, link
Well,
him
I know
to
that voice,
me.
and I can't think of who it is.
No,
I
Man,
me
know
that
that
neither.
voice,
voice.
William, that voice sounds so familiar for real. Like I'm like, man, it feel like I know this person, man.
He's a
It's
pro
like
fighter, bro.
I need to
He's
know
gotta be.
who this guy is. I want to bring him on the platform, bro. Like he be cooking. He don't got to show his face or nothing, man. We keep him good on StreamYard on the channel. Just come up here and cook up with us, man, on this shit, man. 'Cause I love the cooker because he breaking this shit down deep, bro, for real.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. I'm gonna keep playing this, man. Salute to you coming up here. Everybody in the building,
Wait,
do what Cam J said. What? You guys what I'm saying?
smash that like button.
Facts. Support the cook, man. We're gonna let this shit play. It didn't even get to Buddy cooking yet. I heard a little bit of it on 2 cents. Um, yeah, yeah. This shit's out of hand, bro. We got to get him out of here. Boxing, it's not about Terrence. It's not about fucking Devin. It's not about Bam Bam. It's not about none of that. I can't look at this guy, bro. He's a fucking mad scientist. He's a rogue scientist, bro. He could have fucking done so much honorable things in life, but he didn't. He chose to fucking come here. He chose to do this shit. He went to a jail where they were getting pussy. This is an article I just read. Getting pussy, smoking weed, drinking hooch, doing whatever they wanted for 4 months. For 4 months. That's what he did. Crazy work, man.
Have just everything figured out and there are no new developments, then you should be very weary and very suspicious of that person's intentions, because honestly, I hate to say it, I hate to use profanity, but honestly, it's bullshit.
Oh hell yeah! You don't have to apologize. Let them have it. That's how you got to talk to them. Hey,
Yeah, I mean that's I'm just being honest. So
Sounds like a
Brian
dude from the
Norman kind
Family
of put
Guy,
his
actually.
foot down.
Does he not sound like the dude from the Family Guy?
Yeah, he do, bro.
Fucking like what? I can't put a face to it, but I've seen this dude somewhere. I know who it is. I just can't think about it. Brian Norman, fucking manager Marty thinks his performances are enhanced. Shout out to my dog, manager Marty, bro. A fucking dude. He ain't just out here fucking talking out his ass, bro. The research, all the shit, it's all done, bro. He's literally tapped into this shit. Listen to that man when he talks, guys. He knows everything about Victor, this program, fucking all of it. He just ain't out here talking crazy on the internet. That ain't what his mission is. His mission is the real fucking thing, man. Get this guy the fuck up out of here. Because he shouldn't be here. It's a complete contradictory. I'm gonna let this guy cook. So smash the like button. Let's get it.
And question Victor Conte in the Haynes connection to Vada.
Victor Conte with the Vada stuff, right?
Shit, the woman talking is I think she's a scientist or something that used to be on the board of VADA and shit. She's somebody plugged all the way in. I'll find out for you though, Miss Joe.
It sounds like 2 Cent sister.
No. I forget
I'm
what
just saying she does. The voice.
I'm gonna have to go and look at it. All right, I'm gonna play this though. I gotta get it.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Talk about Devin Haney with the Victor Conte, right?
Yeah.
How is it any other testing organization we could somehow get into? Because I don't know if I can even trust them.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
Right.
But also, since they so tight, who says they won't try to play some little games or whatever and put out some false results or anything like that? How trustworthy are y'all? So is it any other testing organization we can get into besides VADA?
Because they were pressing so hard, the Haneys are pressing so hard, saying, take the test, sign up for VADA, do it now. So Brian Norman.
It is Noah Cohen and Azizi Adebayo. and Azizi Adebayo. Hold on, let me read this. Important topics to discuss. So it's Azizi, I think it is. M. Heyman, organized by Noah Cohen, Azizi Adebayo. I think that's the guy. Azizi. Image selection, Stacy Music. No, I don't think they say her name.
Kind of put his foot down.
Azizi
But if it were me,
Adebayo.
I wouldn't kind of put my foot down.
Azizi
I would
Adebayo.
slam my foot down and say, no,
Adebayo.
I'm not testing through your system because I can't trust your association. I would literally say no because
Noah.
Conte admitted that
Noah.
he knows how to beat
Noah, shout out to you, man. I know this dude sees me sharing his shit all the time, shouting him out. He probably watching. Salute to you, bro.
testing, which could be a serious advantage for his sponsor fighters like Devin Haney. And I would have slammed my foot down a long time ago, honestly, because there's so much, like when you really look into all of this, there's just
She's the lady from the first one, though, Miss Joette. She's a former fucking Vada person or something. She's fucking plugged in.
so many things that, again, I can't really talk about, but even to people looking in from the outside, I mean, it's just so many things. So that was really just to provide some clarity and just to get your mind in the right place so you can start to process what is happening. And I want to go deeper, but I have to leave it there because I just can't interfere with what's going on. And I know that you guys know what I'm saying when I say that I don't want to interfere. But I don't think this is going to turn out well to hurt certain people. I really don't think so. So yeah.
You know, I want to say that your input there was very insightful. And I think it is very important to include the intelligent perspectives of women that are educated on this sport. I know there are a lot of women out there that are connected to boxing that have similar views as us on these very important topics because they can also see through the BS. So y'all's input will always be valued here because it helps put the pieces together. And especially you specifically, we know you've been involved in the business of boxing for a very long time, and it's definitely good to get your educated input on that.
Oh, well, thank you.
doing?
You know, I love boxing. So yeah.
Absolutely. Now I want to add on to some of the things you said, and I'm also going to bring a very important piece of information into this conversation. Now, you said you don't think things are going to turn out well for certain people, and you said if you were Norman, you would put your foot down because you can't trust the association between the Haneys, Conte, and the anti-doping agency. And you know, I said the same thing. If it was me, there ain't no way in hell I would agree to go into their testing. Because like I said, me personally, I don't trust anything that comes from the Haney side because we know things about them that goes back years and years. I mean, it is truly pathetic.
Aunt McQueen, what's up with you, homie? Salute, bro. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Thanks for being a real one, dog.
Now, I'm going to briefly tell y'all something very important about the Haneys, Conte, and the business of boxing. A little inside information. I'm going to tell you what I saw happening. When Victor Conte got out of prison and started pushing his snack nutrition company, they wanted to recruit a big name from what I saw. Obviously, if you own a supplements company or a clothing brand, things like that, you're going to want a big name. So you had names out there, big names like Mayweather, Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, but they couldn't catch a big name because the big names were thinking, no, your name is hot. You were convicted for steroid distribution. And somebody like Canelo Alvarez was not about to associate his name and his multi-million-dollar brand with a man that was a part of the biggest steroid drug bust in the history of professional sports. I mean, he just wasn't going to do that. None of the bigger names wanted any part of that. They didn't want to be attached to that. So then you saw Victor Conte coming out throwing shots at Canelo and throwing underhanded accusations at Canelo. And then over the years, you see several fighters associated with Canelo pop positive. And honestly, I'm going to tell you something. I was told a few years back by 2 executive directors, and people in boxing know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about executive directors. They sit on certain committees that I trust very much that they had real reason to believe that Canelo and his people around him were being targeted. Now, do I automatically believe that's true 100%? No, but I damn sure wouldn't rule it out. And from the crazy things I've seen in this business, I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't rule anything out. And let me take a moment to be crystal clear, because I have to be crystal clear with these Haney fans and Crawford fans and Conte supporters. I have to be crystal clear with y'all because y'all play a lot of games. I'm going to say something that's going to reveal the real problem. Let me say this. Is it reasonable for y'all to be suspicious of Canelo and Ryan and anybody that pops positive for a banned substance? Absolutely, it's reasonable to be suspicious of somebody that pops positive. That is reasonable. But don't sit y'all ass up there and act like it is not reasonable to be suspicious of Victor Conte, Devin Haney, Crawford, and all of those other snack fighters are over there, and all of the questionable things they have going on with the anti-doping agencies and everything else. That is the problem when y'all sit y'all ass up there and act like none of these things can be questioned. Crawford can't be questioned. Devin Haney can't be questioned. Victor Conte can't be questioned. That's the problem when y'all act like there is not reason to be suspicious when these people's past is littered with suspicious things. So that's the problem when y'all sit y'all ass up there and act like nothing can be questioned. Ignore all of these things that are going on with the weight and all of these details that people are finding. Just ignore all of that. You can't even speak on it. And when y'all do that, and when Conte does that, when Devin Haney does that, Crawford does that, and they fans do that, that's why we're going to continue to come out here and drop these damn boulders on top of y'all here, because y'all are full of it. Then y'all want to go around and suing people for their opinions and all that. Hey, be my guest. Go ahead and open it up. Be my guest. Push the button. Push the button. Like somebody's supposed to be afraid of a lawsuit and just be quiet because of y'all think y'all the only people that got attorneys? You better understand what a retainer is. So based on the things that I've seen in this sport, I'm not ruling anything out if it makes sense, because we've already seen crazy things. Because you are dealing with very suspicious people. I mean, if you watch the documentary we did called The Backwards Steroid Case, you will see many issues with the Haneys and Conte and why I will never trust anything that they put out. They could say the sky is blue, and I would disagree because they have such a horrible track record. And there's more things business-wise that spans back years that y'all don't even know. So if I was Norman, I would put my foot all the way down. Ryan Garcia and even Canelo. I can't even believe that Canelo agreed to go into their testing wheelhouse, because you've already seen what happened with Devin Haney, who was a sponsored snack fighter. You saw this very strange situation between Garcia and Devin Haney, where Garcia pops positive after whooping Devin Haney's ass, and you have Devin Haney on multiple occasions gaining 25 to 30 pounds overnight. So you already have the Devin Haney situation. Then you have Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields hadn't had a knockout in 7 years. Then all of a sudden, she's sponsored by Snack, jumps up in weight 2 whole weight classes from 160 pounds all the way up to heavyweight, 175 pounds. Then she immediately explodes and gets a knockout. And she looked shocked herself when she got the knockout. Look at her face. She couldn't damn believe it. She hadn't had a knockout in 7 years. Snack becomes her sponsor. She jumps to heavyweight, then explodes to get only the 3rd stoppage in her entire career. So she joins Snacks, jumps up 15 pounds, all of a sudden gets a stoppage. And then you got Crawford, Canelo face.
All right, so we can't. Are we going to be serious and act like that's okay?
Nothing to see
Clarissa's
here.
an exception. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. You got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me. We can't just look at that like, oh, that don't matter. Clarissa jumping up 15 fucking pounds to fucking annihilate a bitch for her only third knockout ever. Man, I'm looking at this shit sideways if you guys can't tell.
Right after getting on snack, too. Go figure.
Yep.
Sponsor
Sad,
snack fighter in Terrence Crawford, who's about to skip all of these weight classes, 3 weight classes, from 147 pounds.
Facts, AJ 64. He says that ref helped Dev a lot. That fight should have been stopped.
To 154 pounds, then all the way up to 168 pounds, super middleweight, all of a sudden to fight Canelo with no problem, and now all of a sudden he's huge. I mean, he's huge. The man is looking like the damn Incredible Hulk now. And now they talking about he gonna knock out Canelo Alvarez, who's been at this weight for a long time, who's never been knocked out and never even been knocked down to hit the canvas. And they saying that Crawford is gonna move up and knock him out. So you have all of these examples: Devin Haney, Clarissa Shields, Terrence Crawford. And like I said in the backward steroid case, and I truly stand on this right here, you have these same people with snack, Victor Conte. These are the ones that are so quick to jump out, accusing everybody else and pointing fingers at everybody else. But their performances and the details of their careers look more enhanced than the people they are accusing, because they are doing things that the fighters they are accusing are not even doing. Canelo has never been verified by any commission to gain 25 to 30 pounds overnight like a Devin Haney. Canelo did not jump up 3 weight classes in one fell swoop like Terrence Crawford. It took Canelo years to gradually and slowly move up into the higher weight classes. Ryan Garcia has not been verified by any commission to gain 25 to 30 pounds overnight. And he has never jumped up 2 and 3 weight classes like these snack fighters that are so quick to spit on him and to throw dirt on his name. The lead sponsored snack fighters look more enhanced than the people they are criticizing. That's just my uncut.
And that's what I've been saying on this fucking podcast for the last fucking 4 or 5 fucking weeks, bro. These fucking fighters are going over there fighting for Victor Conte, saying this guy's fucking pointing the finger at everybody else. When I got eyes, I got fucking common sense. Clarissa Shields jumping up. Fucking Terrence jumping up. Caleb Plant sucking down all this fucking weight. Devin Haney gaining 25 pounds overnight and still having the endurance to fight a fucking intense fight for 12 fucking rounds and not lose any attrition at all. But somebody else is cheating. Victor Conte, Snack, and Vada, and these guys, Vada, 365. You got to sign up. Brian Norman, you looked in hand. Like, what? How the fuck is this going on right now, dog? I can't, bro, and then for these fucking people to run around the internet saying we're tarnishing Terrence Crawford's legacy and blame Canelo and fucking whine and crying and fucking fuck out of here. We ain't doing that shit, bro. This guy needs to be removed from the sport of boxing right fucking now. He is an evil scientist. And if the fighters don't know it, they're juiced up. They're juiced up. They're enhanced. They're enhanced. If they ain't passing if they're passing VADA tests, it's right to the fucking legal limits. And Victor Conte knows all these advanced drugs and fucking things to fool. Bro, there's no single way he should be allowed to distribute and look at blood tests and give these guys anything. It supplements.
Bro, I agree with you 100%, bro. I'm just like, if he ain't in any other sports, why is he in boxing? And I asked that question, and when I ask that question to people, nobody can really never answer that question, bro. Like it's like a thing now. It's like a whole thing to where when I ask questions to a lot of people that nowadays in boxing, a lot of these people definitely don't answer the questions, man, because they gonna always deflect and
Why'd
try
you
to talk
call him?
about something else, bro. Like,
Fact.
and people got to understand this whole situation with like, Vada, Victor Conte, Bud Crawford, Devin Haney. I said this the other day on my show. It's not on the fighters. It's on Victor Conte. We're suspicious of Victor Conte dealings with the fighters. That's what we have going on right now. That's
Yeah.
what it is, and that's nothing but it right there. Simple, and that's plain. Like people gotta understand. Yeah, we understand. Yeah, Victor Conte, he came out of jail, whatever. He tried to become a changed man, but bro, you can't sit there and tell me that you're not dealing with Vada when you're putting out Vada paperwork before Vada is putting out the paperwork. It
Yeah,
don't
nah,
make no sense to me.
yeah, I don't buy that for a second. He ain't changed. He ain't go to jail and reform. I read a whole article about him today. Knight Rider, my dog, salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Autism boy, I missed you, bro. Came in the door. What's up with you, bro?
Yeah,
Salute to
Autism
you,
Boy,
man.
Night Rider, salute to my dogs.
Yeah, salute, fam. Bro, I don't believe for a second he's anything other than a fucking nasty old. Oh, Paid in Full's in the building. What's up with you, Paid? How
Paying the
long you
fool,
been
my
back here, G?
motherfucking brother.
What up, bro?
My brother.
I like, damn, my man forgot about me or something.
No,
No,
man.
I saw that though, man. How y'all doing tonight, bro?
I be
Man, we
forgetting,
good,
bro.
man. We good, man. Fried talking this boxing shit, you dig?
I had to leave from over there on Tucson, bro. That shit was getting too weird, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was over there, with sis over there, man. They cooking up over there, but
Yeah,
man, you know how the panel is over there, though, with the people they got.
man.
Some of
I'm
the
like, I
people,
gotta
though,
go.
you know the
Yeah,
vibes.
No, I ain't talking at boxing with boxing hacker. I ain't talking this subject. No Victor Conte. No, none of that with
It
him,
ain't
bro.
even hack over there tonight. It's flyer tonight, man.
yeah.
Flyer on
Even
this
worse.
bullshit tonight over there, but it's all
Worse.
good. We over here, we cooking over here, man.
Yeah. I
Salute
had
the
to
two
come
Bro,
up.
cents and my
when have y'all ever known a narcissist and an egomaniac to ever change their ways?
That's what I'm saying.
Never.
And he flaunt his ways though. That's the crazy part. Like he brag about the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read an article, a news story, or dude was like, it was on SI, bro. Victor Conte should never be allowed to give these guys no fucking supplements. The way this dude's cooking on it, I haven't even seen this whole video yet, but dude, this fucking dude is straight cold smoking some shit the long way, like letting that shit fucking smoking on this dude. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
And we can't have this shit, bro. And the Terrence Crawford fans and the Devin Haney fans, he's ruining his like. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Why'd you call him like manager Marty says? Why? What the fuck? There's no reason, bro. When I can order all the supplements Snack has to offer, there's no reason to have him involved in it. If
Exactly.
you're
That's
not,
I got something to say with me too. Hey, Miss Joette, I like what you said. You know what I'm saying? My thing is with the whole shit with the fighters is they gotta understand that when this shit hit the fan, if I'm just saying, allegedly, if this shit hit the fan with Victor Conte, he gonna be
he's
snitching on
snitching.
all of these motherfuckers.
Facts.
yeah,
All
yeah,
of these motherfuckers gonna be snitched on.
yeah,
Facts, bro.
yeah.
Listen, he snitched with the paperwork and shit already.
Right.
Like this shit is crazy, dog, and we're allowing it.
It,
But the powers that be could definitely cut this shit off. They could fucking get him out of here. So it's not like, you know what I mean?
let me tell you why they don't get them out of here though. They got money invested into those fighters as well. So a lot of that
Oh,
shit, like that's why I said I feel like a lot of these fights be fixed, bro.
yeah, bro. Listen, man.
Like
This is
it
a
just don't
dirty,
make
dirty,
sense.
dirty, dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty game. Everybody sub to the Autism Boy Cottage 81, man. He's got a cool little channel. He drops content daily. Give my boy a sub, man. That shit's free.
Yeah, for sure. On the NBA shit, my brother be cooking up on the NBA shit. But I'm just saying right
Baseball.
now, man. I'm telling you, this shit with Victor Conte is nasty work because a lot of these fighters ain't fucking reading the room like he just did with motherfucking Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, he gave him the paperwork. He gonna say he put out. Bud Crawford sent me the paperwork, so I put
That's
that
what I'm
out because
saying. Yup.
he gonna be willing to snitch when the shit hit the fan. He gonna be snitching like a motherfucker. He gonna be singing like a bird out this bitch, dog.
Man,
And
that's
bro,
crazy.
we've all had this conversation on other panels. We've all been arguing this shit up and down. And it's like, bro, why and what I have to say is like, why all this funny shit out of everybody involved in it? Like you're posting paperwork, it's got two separate dates. To me, it just seems like that fight ain't got no fucking buzz. Crawford, Canelo, neither guy had fucking momentum coming into this shit. And I don't give a fuck what names are involved. You gotta have some sort of momentum to get the American people
Bro,
to
you ain't see it, bro. They got
this is forced.
they're literally, bro, 9 million in the hole. Like, bro, they're literally probably
9
right now
million.
like 12
How much
million in
they
the
get
hole right now on
Canelo
this
for?
fight right now as we talk. There 9 million unsold tickets, and then they're selling resale tickets right now where they're up to like fucking 2 million. And like literally, bro, they got fucking up to 7,000 fucking tickets they gotta sell for this fucking shit, bro. And you know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
I know the timing, it's a month out, but the tickets is so expensive. I got people that hit me up saying these tickets are so expensive. I ain't even fucking planning on going to the
The,
fight. And
the
people hit me
Mexicans will
up.
come around. They'll come around. They'll buy them tickets up. But the gate value is something crazy. I think Tank could pack that joint out. But Knight Rider says on the Conti documentary, Conti said the most proud moments of his life is when he helped Barry Bonds,
Yeah.
Marion Jones, and others set records in their sports. Does that sound like a reformed to you?
Nope.
Fuck no, it don't.
He
It
take
sounds
pride
like
in
a
what,
little evil man.
bro. He like that motherfucking like the scientists and shit that take pride in what they do. So he know that he made somebody great.
Yeah, bro,
And
a little
like at
narcissist.
any given time, he ready to throw their ass under the bus though. Like that's the shit
Yeah,
I don't
he feels
understand how
like
y'all
he
trust him.
accomplished that shit.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
you
what he take pride in. That's why he keep doing that shit. And notice it's more so only black athletes that he more so get
it's
close
only
to.
the
Like,
elite guys too. He wants only elite qualities in you, so he can take you and fucking gas you all the way up. Because you wouldn't be able to do this shit without him. So he feels like he accomplishes the shit that you accomplished.
yep, yep.
Fucking nasty little mad scientist. He just reminds me of a guy that should be running a nuclear power plant instead of a fucking boxing athlete. Like, fucked up, bro. I gotta continue listening to this guy cook. Everybody smash the like button. If you're a real G, we got a 50 super chat joint. Y'all already know the drill. And if you're a real G, share this shit. Tell somebody we're live. Let's keep listening to this man fucking deep fry the Contis in snack and everything they got going on. Clarissa Shields, 1 out of 3 knockouts, jumping up 3 weight classes. This guy's cooking.
Opinion on it. That's the way it looks. I don't give a damn what anybody says. So it appears to many people that there is some types of hidden benefits to being closely associated with Victor Conte. And I believe that somebody has figured out exactly what those benefits are. Time tells us things. Time always tells us things. And back to what I was saying, Snack a big name, but Victor Conte to secure the top tier fighters, the big money fighters, the big name fighters. So they settle for the lower tier names like Devin Haney to kind of be the face of their brands. And obviously they were hoping that Devin Haney was the
Yeah, look
next
how big
Mayweather
Devin is.
until
He's as
Ryan
big as
Garcia
Terrence.
knocked his ass into the third row. And I know somebody's going to cry, oh, I can't believe he said Crawford and Haney are lower tier fighters. Listen, don't make me deep fry y'all. don't make me deep fry Terrence Crawford and Devin Haney on them numbers because I will deep fry y'all. Do not make me embarrass y'all in front of everybody. Just leave it alone. So, like I was
Leave
saying,
it alone,
Snack
dog.
settle for these lower tier fighters as the face of their brand
This
in
fucking
terms
dude.
of financials. And obviously, Snack has a vested interest in pushing these guys up to the top. And that's where a real conflict of
Facts,
interest
Knight
comes in.
Rider.
And that's where this thing really starts to look tricky with the association with Bada and Victor Conte. And he's texting Margaret. I mean, that's cell phone buddies. I mean, what are we doing here? It just makes no sense.
Crazy.
So a lot of people, in their eyes, joining Snack
Nonsense.
comes with a lot of negative perceptions and a
Fucking
lot of suspicion
nonsense, bro.
because of Victor Conte's past. And that's just the truth of the matter. Knowing this, the Haneys joined forces with Snack
Facts, Cam.
anyway. And in my opinion, to
Victor
stave off
blocked
the
me on all
criticism that came with being
platforms, bro.
associated with Conte, a
I'm
convicted
not allowed
steroid
nowhere near
supplier,
Victor.
the Haneys would go out accusing other fighters of cheating.
See, people think this is about the Haneys with me and everybody else and fucking Terrence Crawford. It's not. It's about Victor fucking Conte. I'm going to keep telling you guys that shit. Because, bro, I've been going at this man's neck since I knew about him. Since I knew about YouTube boxing. That was COVID. I stumbled upon YouTube boxing during COVID. That's when I created my Twitter page and everything I got going on here a couple years later. Well, the YouTube joint came later. I had Twitter page and fucking multiple pages before y'all see what you got here. I've been going at Victor Conte's throat since I fucking knew about him. Everybody wants to make it about these two fucking retards. It's not. It's about the man that gives these guys the privilege to fucking point and fucking have the enhanced performances. They're pointing at everybody else saying they're cheaters. When if you got any fucking common sense in your brain, you can look at the situations and put two and two together. And when all these things start adding up and fucking combining together, it can't just be, oh no, they're clean at the fucking P vial, so we're good.
We hey, motherfuckers ain't forget that Devin Haney's and Bill Haney, they said they hired Conte because of,
they
you know
wanted
what I'm saying? You know, they wanted to know who was testing and when they was tested and woo woo, you know what I mean? Nasty
we can
word, bro.
circumvent the test too. Like shit like that, bro. He ain't say them words
People
verbatim.
don't see that type of detail right there. People don't read the room with that type of shit right there. Like I've been saying this shit all day to people within boxing, bro. A lot of this boxing shit is very common sense. This shit is
Oh.
logical knowledge. Y'all motherfuckers is so dumb. Y'all make this shit fucking harder than what it is, bro. Like motherfuckers
All
is
you
so
gotta do is
naive
pay
and
attention.
delusional to what the fuck is going on with boxing. Boxing is one of the dirtiest games. It's the dirtiest sport.
Well, I like
Literally,
it.
it's the dirtiest fucking sport for real.
I
In
like
so
it,
many
bro.
different phases, bro. Like from the gambling to the steroids to the sanctioning bodies, the fighters, the promoters, everything. People don't understand this is the dirtiest sport right now, currently, right now, like in the world.
And what's so crazy is that's what I'm saying, bro. You go back and look at these fighters in the past, bro. All of a sudden, like even before Carissa, before she got on Snack, bro, or she started working with Snack, bro, she wasn't getting no motherfucking knockouts like that.
Nah,
All of
dog.
a sudden,
He
now she's
moved up
dropping
3
motherfuckers.
weight classes.
Dead ass.
Busted that bitch's ass, dog. Like what?
All
What
of a
if
sudden
3
now,
knockouts?
all of a sudden now, you go back and look at her box rec, bro. Before she started working with Snack, bro, she wasn't getting no fucking knockouts and dropping
Nah,
motherfuckers with
dog.
one punches. Like man, knock it
What?
off,
Like,
bro.
bro. We can't allow Snack and Victor Conte. Snack is cool because it's literally federally fucking monitored and they're probably on their fucking supplements, making sure they're up and up. But it's not, it's the program, it's the facility, it's the fucking medical blood and the shit Victor's giving you. The shit I can order right now online, that's up and up 100% fucking good money. The dude makes $1 million every week fucking selling zinc, magnesium. He's got the best shit there is, bro. And there's if you know about vitamins, that's a giant scamming world too. Like Victor chooses to be in these fucking weird, nasty fucking sports and professions. Like, and he is legitimately a smart man, bro. He can go do anything he wants to do. He can do something that's fucking help people, but he doesn't. He chooses to be in the gray area. He chooses to deal in vitamins that are fucking people are scamming. It's the biggest scam in the world, bro. My wife has to do fucking weeks and weeks of research just to fucking find out who's got the right vitamins and shit, bro. You know what people fucking do when they get older in life, dude? They order supplements and vitamins so they can live a longer life. When you got a couple dollars, bro, you're willing to spend those couple dollars on any fucking thing you can to make your life extend and live a healthier life. You know what people with money say, like billions of dollars, the number one thing they want? You know what when they're asked that, what health
Yep.
they want. Health is a bigger industry than drugs are. Cocaine, heroin, vitamins, dog. That's where the fucking scammers and scumbags lurk. In that industry, if you know, you fucking know. It chooses to be there in boxing. You, y'all ain't mad at our arguments. You're mad that the arguments there and your favorite fighter went to this guy to fucking seek whatever it is this guy's got going on, bro. You ain't mad at us. So stop that shit.
If they were so good, if they were
And
so
now,
good, they wouldn't never have to go to his ass, bro.
The facts, dog. Facts, bro. Why'd they call him? Like manager Marty says. I'm gonna say that shit a lot, bro. Why'd they call him?
they're
Nobody
literally
answers
going
that shit.
around trying to strong arm fighters like Brian Norman, Ryan Garcia, and probably any other fighter that would be considered a
Ty, what's up, girl? Salutations, Jab Queen Boxing in the building. If you ain't already subbed over there, sub to Jab Queen. She got a dope video dropping on this, in fact, subject. So check her out. Daily content. She be cooking, bro.
One of the best women in the game talking this boxing shit,
Real
talking
shit.
better boxing than a lot of you motherfucking guys out there, man. Dead ass. That's my motherfucking sister. So I'm saluting my motherfucking sister any day,
No
every
doubt.
day. You dig?
It's gonna cook your ass straight up.
real threat to them. They're trying to
From the
strong
Jab
arm
Queen
them to
Boxing.
sign up for VADA, the organization that's your supplements provider, a former
This shit
steroid
crazy,
supplier,
dog.
helped establish. The Haney's are very suspicious in their conflicts, very suspicious when it comes to what's going on with them and Brian Norman, very suspicious in their conflict with Ryan Garcia. And let's be clear, I will never side with the Haney's because I know their track record behind the scenes. And as for Ryan Garcia, I know Ryan has flaws. You know, I can see why some people have issues with Ryan Garcia. You know, he can be unhinged at times.
See, I don't. Let me. I gotta stop this. You heard what he said about the Haney's track record behind the scenes. There's a whole nother fucking part of this shit. Mostly everybody that's a boxing fan, a casual boxing fan, watches the fights, pays attention to YouTube boxing. Well, behind the scenes in the matchmaking in the business of boxing, the Haneys aren't fucking angels. They're you'll hear a lot of people referring to that shit behind the scenes in the Haneys. They ain't who they make themselves out to be, bro. Real shit.
And sabotage himself at times. But honestly, this is how I look at it. Ryan Garcia is in my good graces because, in my view, he did boxing a service by knocking Devin Haney on his ass. Because Ryan Garcia accomplished two things in his conflict with Devin Haney when he beat him from pillar to post at the Barclays Center. He managed to expose Devin Haney inside the ring, and he also inadvertently exposed the Haneys outside the ring, because the whole Australian debacle ironically brought out all types of information about the Haneys and their questionable past and their suspicious behavior, especially concerning weight and their association with Victor Conte. a lot more people became aware. So Ryan Garcia did boxing a service, and for that, we gonna support him. But one thing about Ryan Garcia is that sometimes he will sabotage himself and let the Haneys win their narrative battle. And
Damn,
this
look
is the
at
type
bro.
of
You're a
thing that
middleweight, bro.
pisses me off about Ryan Garcia sometimes, because Ryan is great for boxing because he has the fighting style and he got the natural charisma to match. But Ryan sometimes will sabotage himself, and he sometimes lets people get over on him outside
Real
the
shit.
ring. Ryan got to understand these people are not your friends. The Haneys are not your friend. You cannot trust anything. You cannot be friendly with these guys. You cannot. You need to be
Like I
watching
said,
the
right
water
now,
you drink. You need to be
right.
watching everything.
Louis B.
You need
drink.
to be watching everything,
He
because I
dressed
don't
better
trust
than
anything.
Devin is.
Nothing.
This shit
And
was
that's one
corny.
difference between Javante and Ryan. Javante don't trust a damn thing. Somebody like Haney, you can't call Javante and apologize because he don't want to hear that shit. With Ryan, you could call him and apologize, and Ryan might be like, you know what, don't worry about it, dog. Don't worry about it. Ryan got to tighten up because you cannot trust these people. But the Haneys and this drug testing stuff with
Knight
Victor
Rider, real
Conte,
shit.
I
The
don't
Ryan
trust
shit,
anything
he
about
trusts
it.
too
And I
much.
have to make a clear distinction here because a lot of people are trying to make comparisons that don't even make any sense. I need everybody to pay attention. There ain't nothing wrong with advocating for clean boxing. Nothing. If fighters want to request testing for their fights, I see nothing wrong with that. The problem with the Haneys.
Damn, why Tank got the black eyes? Like, he ain't got no eyes. Look at that. Anybody notice that? He the only one in the whole picture where you can't. He look like he fucking not there. Somebody hating on Tank in this motherfucker right here, dog. You see that?
I ain't gonna lie, shit. I feel like all of them damn dudes on this pic look fried.
Nah,
Don't
he's the only one you can see the.
like half of them look fried damn near, bro. Don't cap.
Ah, bro, I'm talking about like the black eyes, like he got no soul, like fucking.
Yeah, bro. Like I feel
You
like
can't
damn
see the
near
white.
Rolly. I feel like Rolly, Ryan,
Yeah, Rolly, you can see his white. You can see Hagler's white. You can see Pacquiao's
and
white.
Rolly look. I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
This shit
D1, my
black.
brother.
Look at.
You know, we be getting fried, bro. Rolly
Yeah,
look
I'm fried
fried a
as
little
shit,
bit in
bro.
this pic. Rolly look fried in this pic right here, bro.
No, all right. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
stop conspiracy thinking.
Is this very thing I'm about to say right here. They are in a very suspicious position. To be clear, Devin Haney is sponsored by Victor Conte, who was convicted for supplying hardcore steroids to dozens of professional athletes. One of Conte's main bragging points was that he knew how to make the steroids undetectable.
Hey, yo,
This same former
Ty, this week
steroid
my
supplier
camera
is
work. Y'all
also
know I be
caught
getting
on tape
fried,
talking
bro.
like he is the CEO
Fried.
of VADA, as he was
Kentucky
helping
Fried
put the
Chicken.
anti-doping agency together
Kentucky
back
Fried
in
in this
2010.
right?
So, and it's called VADA. And VADA, VADA, stands for Voluntary Anti-Doping Agency. We've been working on this since September of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to implement in the near future.
Conte is also on camera admitting that he knows how to beat the VADA testing system.
Is it possible to circumvent? Yeah, it is. You know, but the same people that know how to circumvent,
Victor
like
be
myself,
smoking
the same
too.
ones that know how to catch it.
VADA is the same agency that the Haneys are trying to strong arm people like Brian Norman into testing with. This situation is completely unique to the Haneys. And to clarify even further, this situation between the Haneys and the Normans is disgusting. Just to simplify what happened, I'm going to simplify this for you. Number one, early July, Devin Haney and Brian Norman agreed to fight in November. Number two, Haney and Norman agreed to 8 weeks of VADA testing. Number three, a few weeks passed and the Haneys changed their mind
Oh
and
shit!
demand
That just reminded me. In that article I just read,
It's literally VADA only tests UFC, fucking any sort of testing that VADA takes the collection for. It's 8 weeks previous to the fight. They don't say nothing about no 365 and none of these articles, none of that shit. It's 8 weeks before the test. That 365 shit's a hoax, bro.
Brian Norman doubles the amount of testing from 8 weeks to 16 weeks of VADA testing. Number 4, Norman agrees again. Number 5, the Haneys changed their mind again and demand 18 weeks of VADA testing. This is complete madness and it's disgusting and it does not compare to anything we have seen in the past. So stop making these dumbass comparisons. This is the type of work that the Haneys participate in. And like I say, y'all don't know it, but this type of...
Hold up. Is Bill wearing a shirt with Devin Haney's face on it? That's crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro.
behavior has been...
Yo, I'll be back in a few.
seen
Remember,
from
I
the
told you.
Haneys.
Yep.
All right, I'll be back. Look for me when I go in the back.
I got you.
Behind the scenes for years. Your supplement provider that sponsors you and has a vested interest in your success is a former steroid supplier that admitted he knows how to beat the test
I'm saying,
of the
Lamar.
drug testing agency
Saying, bro.
you are trying to force your opponents to submit to. This is complete madness. This is a complete conflict of interest. There has never been anything like this. And for the foolish Haney fans that are supporting this type of madness, I should drop an anvil right on top of your head right now about the Haneys. But like I said, I'm trying to leave these guys just a little bit of dignity because I don't even want to be out here doing this. I'm grounded and I'm rooted in my view on the Haneys because my view on the Haneys is strictly based on their behavior pertaining to the business of boxing and the negative effects that they've had on this sport. I don't give a damn about who they are personally. My perspective on the Haneys does not change because I done put their ass in the category they're in after careful consideration and years of repeated behavior in this business. So you won't see me switching sides and changing position because they've shown me time and time again exactly who they are. And that's exactly why I told you many times, I don't believe anything that come out of a Haney mouth. Not a Bill Haney, not a Devin Haney, not a Sean Haney, not a Aunt Haney, not a Uncle Haney, not no
Talk
damn
about
Haney.
it.
Then after all this chaos they done created all these years, they want to parade around and throwing lawsuits at people and suing people for their opinion, suing people for this, suing people for that. I tell you what, and to mess around and sue the wrong people, it's going to be the wrong move. Tell time it'll be a bad move.
That's a bad move.
I don't believe a word they say. And just so you know, it ain't just Bill Haney, it's Devin Haney also, both their asses. I could drop an anvil on your head about Devin Haney behavior behind the scenes as well. I really could. So when Devin Haney sits his ass up there on a stool talking about Boots Ennis didn't want to fight him at 147, trying to paint a picture like Boots ducked him, I can't hear a damn thing Devin Haney says. I can't hear nothing that comes out of his mouth. And he gonna sit his ass up there talking about why would he fight Boots at 152 if he ain't even fought at 147 yet? Yeah, you right. You haven't fought at 147 yet because you've been too busy fighting at 165. With all this damn excessive weight gain you done had going on working with Victor Conte.
That's okay for that.
30 pounds overnight to get an advantage over all your opponents. You shouldn't have a problem fighting at 152 because your oversized ass done already been fighting at 165. So what's the problem?
And I wanted to add something there too about Conte and Devin Haney gaining 25 to 30 pounds overnight.
This kid's a middleweight.
They're going around saying
bare minimum.
They're going around saying that it's normal in boxing to gain that much weight, but that's just more misinformation. It's not normal in boxing to gain 25 to 30 pounds overnight because, for example, in 2022, California hosted.
I gotta rewind
Conte
that.
and Devin Haney
It
gaining
was
20.
I want to make an emphasis right here on this part because I listened to this part when I was kind of going
I
over
just
this a little bit
rewound it.
earlier. Yeah,
I just
this part,
rewound it.
everybody pay attention to this part
Pay
when the
attention.
other dude come on because he cooked up on some real deep detail on this shit as far as
I
the
got
shit with
can't,
California Commission and everything.
bro. You know what pissed me off when I seen this interview? I got the same shirt. I'm like, damn, dog. Now I'm wearing that motherfucking shirt. Shit.
That's that.
The fuck, bro. This shit pissed me off, dog. I was like, God damn. Got a dare joint just like this too. What the fuck?
Damn.
Fuck me over.
Why would he
All right,
fight?
pay attention. Everybody needs to pay attention to the words that are coming out of this dude's mouth. He's fucking on it. He's cooking.
Bruce at 152 if he ain't even fought at 147 yet. Yeah, you right. You haven't fought at 147 yet because he is Devin Haney also, both their asses. I could drop an anvil on your head about Devin Haney behavior behind the scenes as well. I really could. So when Devin Haney sits his ass up there on a stool talking about Bruce Ennis didn't want to fight him at 147, trying to paint a picture like Bruce ducked him, I can't hear a damn thing Devin Haney says. I can't hear nothing that comes out of his
Me
mouth.
neither.
And he gonna sit his ass up there talking about why would he fight Bruce at 152 if he ain't even fought at 147 yet. Yeah, you right. You haven't fought at 147 yet because you've been too busy fighting at 165. With all this damn excessive weight gain you done had going on working with Victor Conte gaining 25, 30 pounds overnight to get an advantage over all your opponents. You shouldn't have a problem fighting at 152 because your oversized ass done already been fighting at 165. So what's the problem?
And I wanted to add something there too about Conte and Devin Haney gaining 25 to 30 pounds overnight, because a lot of people they're going around saying that it's normal in boxing to gain that much weight, but that's just more misinformation. It's not normal in boxing to gain 25 to 30 pounds overnight because, for example, in 2022, California hosted six times more boxing events than Nevada. You know, they were hosting a lot of events, pro and amateur events, and you're talking dozens and dozens of fighters. Out of that entire year, and after hosting dozens and dozens of fighters, only 10 boxers even came close to rehydrating 25 to 30 pounds. And this is according to the
Damn, 4% of you are haters. So there's 17 people in the building, and damn, there's another 20 on fucking X. I got more people on X than YouTube. That's whack. But 4% of you are haters. Just know that shit. When you look in the mirror, you're a fucking hater. Let that shit sink in a little bit.
California State Athletic Commission themselves. So that narrative is completely false. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add there. You can go ahead and close us out from there if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close us out. And I'm glad you mentioned that. And see, this is the type of nonsense that I'm talking about. You know, the Haney fans going around spreading misinformation like it's normal in boxing to gain 25 to 30 pounds overnight in boxing. And we ain't saying it don't happen, but it damn sure ain't normal. Devin Haney has been verified on more than one occasion to gain excessive amounts of weight. Playing all these weight games trying to get an advantage. Then when Ryan Garcia knocks your damn jawbone sideways, you want to cry and complain about 3 measly ass pounds that you got paid for and you said didn't even matter out of your own mouth. Crying about 3 pounds when you been rehydrating 25 pounds, having an advantage on all these smaller opponents. Stop playing. And that's exactly why I said Ryan Garcia knocked the snack out of his ass, because that's probably why we saw Devin Haney had stains all on his ass when Ryan Garcia hit him with that left hook, because we didn't see any stains until Ryan hit his ass with that hook. It was probably the snack. So yeah, we support Ryan Garcia over here because he did boxing a favor when he whacked Devin Haney. That's why it brought me great laughter when Ryan Garcia posted that picture of himself holding Devin Haney as a baby. Great laughter. So yeah, we support Garcia.
Yo, I literally put this shit in mad shorts. This is one of the fucking dopest AI pictures ever created.
Over here.
That shit looks
When I'm in my mode, like when the Haiti fans get to talking crazy, this one of the pictures I post to them right there. They be getting
yeah.
real pissed when I post them on Facebook and shit.
Bro, you see
They
the
get
listen,
real
bro.
emotional
I'm big.
behind that shit.
Like I'm
Super
big on the
emotional,
little
bro.
things, guys. I'm real big on the little things, right? In fighting, the little things on the inside win you fights. Little things on the outside win you fights. Little things in edits win you fucking views. You see the gray highlights, the gray streaks in this dude's hair? He's got the singlets like I got. Bro, holding baby Devin Haney. Like that's next level fucking editing.
Yeah.
Facts.
AI on it. Whoever fucking told the AI to make this picture, good fucking job, because this is a good one, bro.
But what I'm trying to understand is, bro, that shit do seem awkward as hell, bro, for a nigga to be like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like, bro, he be using IVs, bro. Like that's just like
Yeah, bro,
water is
listen.
dangerous for you to take that much intake of water in a 24-hour period, bro. That shit can kill you, bro.
Yeah,
Especially if it's
I
not done in the right
literally
way.
asked Google right now, bro. It's not, it's completely unhealthy. Nobody is doing that. That's why earlier in this video, he's like, Ryan Garcia is not on record by California State Athletic Commission for gaining any sort of fucking 25 pounds in one night. We would know if Ryan
Right.
Garcia was doing that, if any of these other top names were doing what Devin Haney's doing, just like we know for Devin Haney, we would know about them too. It's not like, oh, Ryan's doing it too, but they're just not telling you. No, 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 no. This is fucking rarefied air we're dealing with. In the UFC, they all do it.
Notice,
Every single one of them is cutting 40 pounds, but they're doing it with the help of legal diuretics that aren't legal in boxing.
notice though, after that Regis fight, the California State Athletic Commission started implementing rehydration
Not
classes
yet.
as well.
It was in play. It's just not in the actual law yet. It's not in the black and white part of the law yet. Or else they would have canceled that fight.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can't
They
come
would
in
have
that
said, nah,
fucking heavy. And then you
you're
tell
out
and
here
then
trying to
why you
fucking
tell a motherfucker you come in that heavy and you said because you was drinking a lot of fluids. Man, you don't get the fuck out of here,
water.
bro.
The fuck? How much water you drink, bro? 1 gallon of
Exactly.
water is 8 pounds and you piss 90% of it out.
Exactly. That's
Who
why
the
I'm
fuck you
saying
think you're
that shit is
talking to?
awkward, bro. That's why I'm saying that shit is very, very weird, bro.
Million, what's up with you, champ? Salute, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Bro, real shit. Like I can't be ignoring this shit no more. Not that I've ever really ignored it. I talk shit the whole time. But everybody's got to see now that he's at welterweight. I get it. Fine, fight at 165 because he ain't gonna get too much bigger than 165. Like he's almost maxed out, and that's why this weight class probably his last weight class. He ain't never
Yeah, I highly
fucking
doubt he go up any higher than that. I mean, shit, I don't feel like his punching power carry that high.
no, and he can't take the punches. When you're dealing with a 154 pounder, you got to think you're adding 20 pounds onto a 54 pounder, and 20 pounds to me at 54, that's cool.
And the
I'm good
gloves
with
get
that.
dirty.
It's percentages, bro. People put the 10 pound. Oh, it's a 10 pound rehydration clause. No, it's not. It's a 10% rehydration clause. So if you're at 135, yeah, it probably averages to 10 pounds. But if you're at 47, it's probably more like 12, 13, 14 pounds. 54, it's probably 20. You know what I'm saying? It's a percentage. These dudes got to understand the big guys, they're doing this shit for a competitive edge against small guys to get, to be able to take punches, to fucking be able to go up 3, 4 weight classes and become a 3 division champion. That's why that shit is a joke to somebody like me that actually knows how the fuck these guys suck down to these weights to get the first belt, the second division. Like, come on, bro. Unless you're a fucking dude that's at that size, like the old guys used to do that, like Sugar Ray. Fucking guys ain't cutting enormous amounts of weight. They literally started at what they walked around at and got older and packed on the 10 pounds you gain when you're 30, the 10 pounds you gain when you're 40. 10 pounds later. You know what I'm saying? You're packing on fucking weight the older you get. That's why they went up the weight classes. Now they're trying to manufacture the shit through diuretics and fucking weight cutting. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit's all manufactured. That's why Manny Pacquiao 8 divisions. Cut that shit out. Stop it. And nobody tells you world titles were in that. The WBA World Championship that everybody wants to call the Reggie Belt. Guess who recognizes that? The fucking Hall of Fame and the people who matter. Fucking commenters on YouTube don't mean dick to nobody. Then the live stream. That's it. So, bro, this game's all fucked up. We gotta do better, bro. This dude shouldn't be able to be here. Fucking Victor Conte gotta go, man. It's fucked up.
He's
Oh,
good over
anyway.
here. And I'll say this last thing. You Haney supporters should be glad because, like I said, I could drop an anvil right on top of y'all head now and have y'all all looking like damn fools. And I could take this all the way back to when Devin was fighting on Showbox. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't, but they do. I could expose even with the promoters. The promoters don't really come out and say nothing, but they know what's going on with these guys. I should do it just to expose all y'all fans because y'all
He
lie
gave us a hint
just as
there.
bad as the Haney's do. But like I say, I'm trying
Hold
to
up.
leave these.
Hold up. What's he talking about, Showbox? Hold up. I gotta play that back.
I could drop an anvil right on top of y'all head now and have y'all all looking like damn fools. And I could take this all the way back to when Devin was fighting on Showbox. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't, but they do. I could expose even with the promoters. The promoters don't really come out and say nothing, but they know what's going on with these guys. I should do it just to expose all y'all fans because y'all lie just as bad as the Haney's do. But like I say, I'm trying to leave these guys just a little bit of dignity. I do not want to be out here. But you know what? Y'all brought me out here. So you can call me the chef. That's my name
This
to
fucking
y'all,
dude.
chef. Because anytime I see fit, I'm going to make a phone call and I'm going to deep fry you. All of you. Because y'all all have a practice of blatantly lying on people just like the Haney's. And for the people
My bad. That was an accident. Fuck.
that don't know what I'm talking about, go watch our documentary, The Backward Steroid Case.
It's a good
If you want to
fucking
see how the
documentary,
Haney's and
man.
their fans just blatantly lie on people.
That's a good video. These dudes are making fantastic fucking content. Go over to the Exodus Files, subscribe, and watch his content and fucking listen to it. Don't just go over there with, oh, he's hating. Listen to what the man's got to say. Like he tears this shit up. And it's not like you can, if you got two fucking brain cells about you, you look at one of these videos, it's not like you can be like, oh my God, he's talking complete bullshit. He's a hater. If that's what you do, you're a man fan. Look at it subjectively and fucking listen to what the man's got to say. He's cooking.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, and you could tell they was already weaponizing Vada, bro. Like I said, you ain't make no other fucking fighter do that shit, but all of a sudden niggas got to do 18 weeks worth of testing for a motherfucker
Weaponizing
fight
that shit.
you. You out your rabbit ass mind.
Dank, what up with you, homie? Salute. Yeah, bro.
Dude, they don't want to listen. I mean, come on. You've got a lot of bullshit that happened with the Ryan Garcia fight. I mean, I've said this probably 30 fucking times about who does Ryan get to help him out with losing weight? Scooter. Who does he get the supplements from? Scooter. Who does Scooter come from? Zab Judah. Who's Zab Judah? Oh, that's just Devin Haney's godfather. All of a sudden, Devin Haney's little brother has a goddamn epiphany. You know?
Yeah, bro.
And then you're going to tell me, oh, nothing to see here.
Like fucking Pay was just saying, weaponizing Vada.
Every time you bring that
Weaponizing.
shit up, motherfuckers don't never got no answer for you.
No, they don't, bro, because there ain't no answer to it.
How the fuck did his brother know that he was gonna pop Ryan was gonna pop dirty before the nigga
Exactly.
pop dirty?
Exactly. He had to hear it from somewhere.
Exactly. Nigga ain't no God tell you that shit. Fuck out of here.
Who man? Who's upper echelon? The fucking dude talking in the Exodus files? Is that what you're talking
That's
about?
that's who Dake said.
He says
Dake
upper.
said he
If that's
was. I was like,
upper would
man,
do that
nah,
shit in
that
his
ain't
own
upper,
voice.
bro. That ain't
My dog's
upper.
toast to doing that shit in his own voice. He fucking saying that shit right on the net for everybody to fucking see, bro. Nah, he ain't. Nah, that ain't him, bro. I heard the old dude before though, bro. Like,
I've heard that voice before a few times. I cannot place it
yeah,
though.
They say Bam Bam Rodriguez as well be blowing up in fucking weight.
facts, bro. That's the one reason Bam's not in my top 3 fighter list, bro. Like, cause
Yeah, he be blowing up
he's
in
with
weight too.
Victor. He's in there 140 pounds, beating the dog shit out of these dudes, changing angles, shooting uppies, bro. His shits are super enhanced. I love Bam. He can fucking, he's one of the best fighters I've seen ever, bro. The ability to know and change your angle the way he does and shoot a punch, bro. All why there's a guy trained to take punches there and fucking doing like it's next level shit, bro. It's great to watch, but I know why the fuck he can have stamina and suck off 30 pounds, 20 pounds,
Hold on,
and
D.
still fight a 12-round fight the next day. Like,
Hold on,
bro,
D1. I'll be the
I'm an
stop you right here.
athlete.
Hold on. We gotta respond to Date right here. Date,
I'm an
bro.
He
athlete,
bugging,
my
Man,
bro.
boy. You can't tell me that.
God talk to me every day. I
I
talk
don't
to
care
God
what
every
you
day.
about.
We ain't
Super
saying
chat
that
that
and
shit, Dank.
insinuating that by no
Real
bit
gas.
at all.
Why would God be that
I don't
motherfucking
care.
invested
What's
in
he say?
boxing with all the shit that's going on in the world, man? Knock it off, bro.
What's he saying? Hold up. Oh my god. I don't
They
know.
bugging, bro.
God ain't never talked to y'all. No, God, I talk to God daily, my boy.
That's what I'm saying.
but
Kid said
but
God told
it's
him.
the talking point comes from the little brother though. You know what I mean?
Oh
As
yeah,
far as
bro.
God.
Allah told me.
Look,
Yeah,
look.
I don't put much into
Here's the
that.
funny part, right? If this fight actually happens, which
Thank you.
I got a lot of shit that says this fight ain't gonna happen. But if Devin actually fights Brian Norman, how much y'all want to bet something happens with Brian Norman's tests when Devin
McQueen,
loses?
What happens, bro?
And
appreciate
What
McQueen
up,
got
Dank?
Ed, bro, stop.
Dope
Ed about to make
avatar,
this a
Dank.
sympathetic situation with that.
and said
That was
appreciate Victor while he here.
no,
Scooters
nah,
at
but
backstage,
hey,
fellas.
prayers to anybody that got cancer in any circumstance, man. That's
No,
all I
real
gotta
shit.
say.
Real shit, bro.
I don't wish death on anybody. I don't wish jail on
Nah,
anybody. Let's put that out there in the
nah.
atmosphere right there.
I gotta change my avatar. Dan came up here with the Victor Conti Jack fucking
Oh
formula.
God!
Shout out to Victor, man. Victor got y'all
Shout
niggas
out to
tight.
Vic.
Why y'all
Juice
niggas
to
so
these mother.
why niggas so mad with Victor, bro?
Man, that nigga a cheater and
Bro,
under
I be
fucking
Dank,
rap.
you know I've been mad with Victor. You know my shit's been about Victor, bro. You know I've been going at this dude's head top, bro. It ain't Bud. I don't care, bro.
Victor
Everybody
just
and
playing
all
with
the
y'all
church
niggas
guys
at this
is
point, man.
I got a question for
nah.
Dave. Dave, I got a question for you. All right. So let me ask you this. So say shit hit the fan, right, with Victor, where motherfuckers saying like motherfuckers is Victor giving these guys steroids, etc. and shit to fighters. You know what I mean? And it comes down to Victor, literally like, yo, Devin, Bud, etc. Bam. All my snatch fighters, they all did the shit. Woo woo.
Oh shit,
How
here
you
come
gonna feel if how would you feel if Victor snitched on all of the guys that he was, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
if them niggas
I'm
was
saying
cheating,
hypothetically, if he was giving these guys, fucking, PD steroids, etc. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And he said they knew it the
I'm
whole
not with none
time.
of that. I'm not with none of that. If them niggas is cheating and they come out them niggas cheating, everything them niggas did get discredited. Simple as that.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Come frequent.
What I'm supposed to what I'm
Oh
supposed to capture
no,
this
Come
shit?
frequent with that bullshit.
Mr.
Thank a
Oscar.
real one. Thank a real one.
Reinforcements have
Hey,
Thank you,
hey,
real
arrived.
hey,
one.
thank a real one. Same question to you, Franklin, since you coming on. What would you do if motherfucking Victor Conte snitches on all of the snack boys that he got under
I'm
him?
sick for these kids, bro. Their whole
What?
legacy goes.
What? It's not steroids though.
Oh
What
my
the fuck
God.
you mean? How you
Bro, you're
know that?
not no. Answer my question.
You
What would
said
you
what
do
happens
if
if he
Victor?
snitch on him?
I said,
Yeah, what
what would
happened if
you
you
do?
snitch on him?
What would you have to say if Victor Conte snitches on all of the snack boys?
I mean, for what?
If
What
shit
saying
hits
that
the fan,
they had
if shit,
steroids or
Hold on.
something?
Let me finish.
no.
Let me finish
I'm
it for you,
saying, what
Cam.
what
What if
what would you
Victor
do?
Conte, Tank? I
Yeah.
mean, Frequent. What if Victor Conte comes out and says they knew they were taking steroids this whole time and we were hiding it? Then what?
I mean, first of all, I think y'all ignoring the facts because the facts is Devin Haney hasn't been using snack
No,
since
no,
the
no, no,
the Regis Prograis fight.
Can't you answer a
He didn't use
question,
snack.
man? I mean,
He didn't
Hold
use snack
on.
for
Let's rewind
he
this question.
he didn't use
Hold on.
snack for the Ryan Garcia fight
Let's
or
get
the
this
Jose
understood.
Ramirez fight.
Hold on, Franklin. Hold on. What would you do if Victor Conte snitched on all of these guys and shit hit the fan and all of these guys from Snack got caught with PEDs? That's the question.
I'll say they all need to go on 365 24/7 testing from VADA to make sure they clean now.
So you gonna promote them to go back to VADA after they already got caught cheating?
He didn't say on VADA. He said from Snack. What you talking about, bro? That's not the same thing.
Paid. What does VADA do?
That is the same thing. Victor's
Snack
responsible
and
for
VADA
VADA.
is not the same thing, bro.
Can y'all tell me what VADA does? Can y'all tell me what VADA does?
VADA schedule
No, hold on, not
testing,
you,
and
frequent.
WADA does the testing.
Frequent.
I know, bro.
What does VADA do?
They collect specimens, bro.
I
And they
just told you they schedule the
Nigga, I
testing.
didn't
That's
say
something I already
you,
knew.
frequent. I'm actually
Listen,
paid in them. D1,
support should
William
be
Old School.
mandatory. I'll answer it in 1 second.
Shout out to the super chatters. And yeah, that was a every dog has its day. Mine was when you came in here super chatting. This was Devin's.
Was that Devin's first fight on Snack or no? No, you
I
guys
don't
voted.
know. We talking about
What
now.
does VADA
All
do?
right, what was this question now?
Does VADA
Support should be
collect his
mandatory.
specimen?
Support the cook. Smash the like button. Fuck is the question?
What does VADA do? What do they
VADA
do?
collects specimens, collects fucking blood, collects the fucking specimens for USADA or whoever the fuck's holding the contract to Olympic style test the fucking
And
fighters.
schedules testing.
Schedules, all that shit.
They're a carrier, right? Can you call them
Right.
a
They're a
carrier?
third party non-profit organization. Yeah, that should be
Would you say that
eliminated.
are they actually testing the specimen? Do they
Nope.
collect
No.
it and go test the specimen?
No.
So
No.
why are we
I
so
don't
down
have a
on
problem with VADA. I
an
think
agency
VADA's
that
fine.
all they do is
Listen to me.
collect the specimen and send
I'm
it to the
not,
lab?
I
So
don't care.
what kind of corruption could possibly happen?
Because, bro, he could fucking control the fucking specimens and get shit added to shit and fucking do weird shit.
They're a third.
No, you
I'm not
can't
against VADA.
open those
That's
containers,
a
They
bro.
bad
conducive.
Guys,
question
They
though.
conducive
Now hold
to
on.
it.
talking,
So don't you
and
That's
think?
a
I'm
bad
against
question
Don't you
VADA.
think
though.
Hold
water?
on, bro.
Don't
Because
you
of
One
the
think
person
fact
at a
water?
of
time.
Guys,
Water?
guys,
I'm gonna tell you.
y'all
I'm gonna
finished
tell you.
talking?
I'm gonna tell you why that's a bad question.
I'm not
Because
finished
water is a
talking.
third party.
Hold on,
They're
let
a
him
No,
finish.
third
Hold
party.
on, Cam. Let him finish
no.
talking. One person at a time.
Holy fuck. That's crazy.
One person. Let's go.
I'm not against VADA. I want VADA here. They're good at what they do. I just want Victor on the board of VADA focusing on only catching cheaters and not selling supplements in a black fucking shady market where he already deals vitamins on one fucking end and now he's juicing up fighters over here and everybody's okay with this shit. He shouldn't be allowed to give nobody no fucking supplements
He shouldn't be having programs and shit that puts him right back to the scene of the crime where he only did 4 months in a fucking jail where they were smoking weed, getting ass, and drinking hooch.
Stick to
his own
what I'm
words.
talking about.
But you speculating on him juicing though.
I'm
Hold
not
on, stick to what
speculating
I'm
nothing.
talking about. What is when VADA collects the test, what kind of tampering can they do? And is WADA in cahoots
they
with
want to
them?
do. What are you talking about?
Is WADA in cahoots with VADA where
No,
they can
I don't
collect
think
I don't
Vada's
think
in
WADA
cahoots.
is.
Wait, hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Where they could collect a contaminated specimen and still conduct the process. So is WADA in it with VADA? The
Bro,
corruption?
listen, bro.
But
The people at Vada could take anybody's piss and put it in one of their fucking containers and say it was the athletes.
That's
What
too
the
many
fuck are
hands
you
touching
talking
the
about,
test,
Dank?
bro.
You know
No,
from the
because
same place I'm from. Stop trying to fucking make elaborate arguments for some fuck shit that you and I both know could be faked and fucked with.
Yeah,
Stop
no,
that,
that's too
bro.
many
Rachel
motherfucking hands
Donaire
touching the
actually
problem,
I
showed
don't
a
bro.
want to
video
hear.
on
I don't
She be
give
only
a
one.
fuck. Rachel Donaire sticking up for her fucking beloved husband.
You know that she. You
No,
know that
but
she
they
with
did a
what's her
video
name,
showing the process though, and showing how it's
bro. That's
impossible
only one
to
process though.
to
Free,
open the
bro. You stop
container.
being so
Bro,
fucking
yeah, right.
naive,
Okay,
bro.
they give it to him. You think people with large sums of money can't fucking duplicate that fucking box after it leaves your house and give it to the
Bro,
fuck?
that shit, yo, you
Stop,
tripping.
bro.
Oh, okay, well,
Stop,
okay,
bro.
That's too
so
many
They're
hands
from the
touching the fucking
trenches
sub.
too.
That's
okay,
crazy.
so you say that, so y'all saying that, right? So what happened to Ryan Garcia's
Bro,
B
this ain't
sample
got shit to do
with
with Ryan
with
Garcia, bro.
I'm using that for I'm using this for an example. The New York State Athletic Commission takes their sample too. Whatever
Nah.
state you in, they do that. They got their own rules. Whatever
Right
state you go
before
in.
that happened, you don't remember Victor saying, I don't care if they sneak in your fucking hotel room and spike your toothpaste. You're responsible for
Oh
what's
man,
in
y'all
your
got to
jelly.
answer for everything, bro. Come
That's
on.
what the nigga said, bro. He said that
all
shit.
this shit adding
First you
up
talking about
and then
tampering
finding
supplements. You was talking about tampering with the specimen first. Now you done went to something else.
So you
You
don't believe,
moving the
bro.
goalpost, bro.
What
We
is the
talking
point
about
of
the
having
tampering
them,
with the
bro?
supplements right now.
What is the point of having them when you can go directly to the fucking directly to WADA or whoever the fuck doing the drug testing, bro? It's too
Because
many
WADA,
hands touching the fucking thing.
only got testing facilities. They don't have they can't be everywhere at once. They can't be all over the world collecting specimens and stuff. That's why they need somebody like VADA or USADA to actually do the collecting and all of that stuff. WADA does all the testing. They got the testing facilities. But they don't have the manpower to have all of these people running around grabbing and picking up specimens and scheduling tests and stuff.
That's crazy, bro. That's too many people touching the test, bro.
Yep.
That's too many people
Bro,
touching.
it's in a container, bro, that they can't get to.
You don't know that, bro. That's the thing. You don't know that.
That's why I brought up my example. I said, what about with Ryan Garcia? He had to take a piss test with them, but he had to piss for the New York State Athletic Commission too. How did it pop? If somebody they tamper with that too?
No.
You keep talking about one.
Exactly.
That's who did that.
Hey, so which one of y'all niggas think they set Ryan up?
I do.
I do, for sure.
Y'all niggas
They set him up. Which one? The New York State Athletic Commission or VADA? Which one?
I think that was Scooter and fucking Zab Judah that set
I
him
just
up.
want to know, can anybody fucking explain to me how the fuck his little brother knew that he was gonna pop before anybody in the world knew that?
Because he heard Zab Judah and Devin and Bill talking about it. That's how.
He's psychic like Dionne Warwick, bro.
Set him up.
Hold on.
Come on, freak. When you're too fucking smart for that, bro.
Who's having
He's way too
conversations
smart
within
for it.
themselves, saying, "Yo,
So
I
is
think this
Dank.
nigga's cheating." What's so hard in saying that?
This nigga told him. This nigga said that God told him that this nigga was gonna pop, bro.
He's just a kid, bro. He took an educated guess.
Ryan's responsible for what's in his piss.
Y'all niggas
When
acting
has
like y'all
Sean?
don't go
Okay,
through the
okay.
day.
And my comeback is this: when has Sean Haney ever came out and made it a motherfucking a quote or anything like that before that situation?
Never.
What does that have to do
He's
with
a
anything?
kid, bro. You mean to tell me you putting this whole cheating thing on a kid, bro?
What is
Man, that ain't no fucking
Wait,
kid.
hold on.
That's a grown ass man.
Hold on. What is him making a statement for the first time ever have to do with anything?
Because how the fuck did he know that he was gonna pop?
Bro,
But nobody else
the
knew it.
nigga said he was there, kept telling himself like, "Yo, I think this nigga gonna pop dirty, bro. I think he gonna pop
Come
dirty."
on, bro, man. Come
What
on, bro.
part of what part is that,
bro?
That's
Come
like
He
on.
was
nigga.
right.
That's
The
like
nigga
nigga.
popped
If you
dirty.
doing
Y'all
something in the
bugging,
street,
bro.
nigga, and the signs is telling you, "Yo, this shit might go bad," and this shit go bad. Nigga, you there telling
What was
yourself like,
Ryan's
"Yo, my nigga,
Whoa,
suspended
damn, I
whoa,
for?
kind of
whoa,
knew
whoa,
this
whoa,
shit was
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
go
whoa,
bad.
whoa,
I knew
hold
this
on,
shit was
hold on.
gonna go bad."
Y'all
Hold
got
on,
it,
Dane.
bro.
Hold on,
What part
Dane.
of
Hold
that
on,
y'all
hold on.
niggas can't
Ryan.
logically
Let me get this
understand?
understood. Are y'all insinuating that motherfucking the Haynes was already assuming that Ryan was gonna be on Pez before the fight even started? That's what y'all saying right now?
The
No,
man,
he's saying
the
that his
little
little
kid.
brother had
Hold
a
on. Let me
hunch
talk to
that.
myself. Hold on, frequent. Relax. The little kid is on video talking about, "Yo, I just kept telling myself, yo, I think it's gonna pop dirty. I think it's gonna pop dirty." What's hard in that video right there?
Man, y'all niggas
What
bugging.
what y'all
Y'all
can't
bugging.
comprehend?
Y'all is bugging, bro.
What part of it you can't comprehend?
That's crazy, bro.
The
That is
nigga
crazy.
telling himself, the nigga had a thought in his head that, yo, this nigga might be dirty, and this shit happened.
Come
What's
on,
so
You
hard?
man.
don't,
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
Dane.
so
You ain't even confident in
y'all
yourself
telling
that
me,
you
wait,
believe
hold on.
that
You
though.
telling me, wait, because I heard you niggas earlier. Y'all telling me the nigga said, yo, the nigga heard the niggas in the crib talking about it, and then came on camera and say, yo, the nigga gonna pop dirty. That's what
Bro,
y'all
you
telling me
see how
happened.
dorky
Yeah,
that
That's
kid
what you
is,
telling
bro?
me happened.
that's
No.
what I
Dang.
personally
You don't
think
see how
happened.
All right.
dorky Sean Haney is, bro? You
That's
know
what they
Say
damn
want to
what?
well that
believe
kid came
happened.
out here
That's why I said
talking.
this nigga's a little fucking kid, my nigga. So what are y'all niggas
Man,
talking
that's a
about?
grown ass man, bro. Stop saying this nigga a kid.
Sean
Cause is he a
Haney's a
boxer
kid.
now? Now he one of them ones. He out here
Sean
talking
Haney,
shit to
when this shit
cameras
happened,
and
the
shit,
nigga was
dog.
like 12 fucking years old, my nigga. What is y'all niggas talking about?
He was 12 years old when he made that video.
So he
Nigga,
can't
some
hear
shit
his
like that,
daddy and
nigga. He's only
everybody
like
plotting against
14, nigga.
Ryan?
Come on, bro.
Y'all
Y'all
niggas, y'all
bugging,
niggas
bro.
is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
Nah, bro, you bugging, bro. I done
Stop
asked
acting like,
God for a lot of
stop
shit, and
acting like kids.
he ain't tell me that same shit.
So
Like,
God
come
don't,
Young
on,
so you
Sean
bro.
don't
is in
talk to
tune with
yourself
Bugging
and
with that shit,
all
bro.
y'all niggas is
knowing,
bugging
bro.
out, bro.
Y'all
All right.
bugging with that
Nah,
shit,
dog,
man.
this is
Ryan
some
had
fishy,
full
You
bro.
know, it's
clean
just because
tests,
y'all niggas
bruh.
don't like niggas.
Full
All
clean
It
right.
ain't got
fucking
nothing to do
tests.
with
So
liking
boom.
a nigga,
All right.
bro.
So boom.
We questioning
Right.
that
So
shit,
check this
period.
out. Right.
The day of,
Hey.
the day of.
Did Ryan Garcia admit that he was smoking weed every day up leading into the fight?
Yeah.
So why he ain't
Ain't
pop
shit
dirty for
wrong with
weed?
weed, dang.
That's what I was finna say.
Why he ain't
Why he
pop
didn't
You
pop
already know
why
what
he
I'm
dirty
didn't
for
saying,
pop
weed
though,
then?
dirty for
B.
weed?
Why he ain't dirty for weed? Why
Did
on
they say he popped dirty for
wait, hold
weed?
on. Why on April 14th
I think it's crazy if boxers don't smoke weed.
test and say, tell me how? When he admitted that he smoked weed every day up leading up to the fight.
Did
Did
he
they
get
Why
test
popped
he
for
for
ain't never
weed?
weed
popped
though?
dirty for weed?
Did they
We don't
test
know
for
Because
that.
he
weed?
he was
Okay.
using IVs to
Okay.
flush his system,
Okay.
bro.
Oh, we don't know that. We
Hey,
don't know that.
Nah,
frequent, bro.
bro.
Don't talk
Trying to
about
shut down
IVs,
So
Ryan.
it's
bro.
Devin.
Especially when you got a nigga boosting up the motherfucking
When
165
he was
pounds
about to fight
in
Rolly.
a fucking 24
He
When he
hour
was
used
about to
span,
fight
bro. What you
Rolly.
IVs,
When
doing?
he was
bro.
about to fight Rolly, he had doubled down on it
You
again.
can't say a nigga was using IVs without no proof, bro.
So how he ain't popped
It's a
dirty?
Hey,
video of him using
Wait.
IVs, bro. You slow?
Did you see when he was using it though? Or did
Yeah,
you
is
just
you
see when they
slow,
Can
posted
bro?
that
somebody
He was
shit?
tell me why
using
the
it
nigga
right
didn't
on
pop
up.
dirty for weed?
You said what?
Why he ain't never popped
I
dirty for
seen it.
weed?
Do you got his whole drug test, bro? Do you got his
Yeah,
drug
nah,
test?
you don't got these
No, he
results,
He
bro.
was
don't, bro. You
on
only know what
video
they told
using
you.
IVs to flush his system, bro.
Nah,
Man,
bro.
all right, bro.
Dude,
Y'all
these
got it,
dudes
bro.
all use IVs throughout the
How
entirety
the
of
fuck can he
training camp.
flush his
He's
system with
trying to say he wasn't using
That's
IVs.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
that's what
Why he
this guy is
pleading
trying to
Bro,
guilty?
say.
Tell me
IVs
how.
aren't
We
illegal
see
until
Devin
the
use
week of the
IVs
fight.
too, bro. So you can't talk
What?
the IV
That's what
shit.
I'm
You
saying.
ain't see
We
Devin
see
IVs,
using
bro.
no
Devin.
What I'm
IV.
talking
We
We
about,
seen
saw
bro.
Devin
Ryan Garcia on video doing it.
I seen Devin on the video using the IV, bro. So we
Exactly,
don't
bro.
even
Like
talk
he
the IV
bugging.
talk. Stop it.
Where? I never saw. Nobody
I
never
bet you
saw
ain't
this
gonna
but
see
you,
it,
bro.
nigga, cause you
You
a
the only one
fan.
who saw this, bro. Well,
You think he the only
why
one
are
that
you the
saw
only
that
person
shit?
who saw it?
You think
So
he the
what?
only one that saw it?
Exactly, Jab Queen.
Like niggas is
Why you the
bugging,
only
bro.
person who saw it?
This
Ain't
ain't got
nobody
shit
else
to do
see
with
it.
liking a nigga, bro. Like
Niggas
we
said
Did
not
now
you
niggas
see it,
want to get
bro? Did
mad.
you
these
see it?
fighters,
Niggas
bro.
said it.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. So it flushed the weed, but not the oxygen.
I
Exact. That's
know,
what I'm
bro.
saying. You see
It's
how
so
stupid that
fucked
shit
up.
sound?
Motherfuckers is
No,
cooked.
the
That's why I
Ostarine
quit even
came up
talking,
the
bro, because
day
they just
of and the
talking
day after
nonsense.
the fight. The
So why the
Ostarine
weed
came
didn't
up the
come
day
out then,
of and the
frequent?
day after the fight.
Why the weed didn't come out then, frequent?
That show you he was doing
Because
some bullshit to try to
the
pass
weed
it.
was out of his
It showed
system,
you.
but
No, hold on. It showed you.
But
Bro,
He was
that's a
doing.
Ostarine is
fucking lie.
still
Have you ever
hold on,
smoked
It
Dank.
showed
weed?
you he was
Hold on,
throwing
Dank. He
bullshit
asking me,
to
let me
pass the
speak for
test.
myself.
That's
Have
Dank,
how
you
he
hold
ever
was
on.
doing
smoked
it.
weed, frequent? Do
Hold
you know
on,
how weed,
because
how long weed stay in your system, bro?
let me answer. Because the weed he flushed out of his system
How the
using
fuck
the
can he flush
IV.
weed out your
Nigga,
The
it
system,
was
bro?
listen, bro,
like I
listen.
said, the
Because
nigga was
Ryan
tampering with
Garcia
his test or
wasn't
some shit. He was doing
because
something.
Ryan Garcia didn't try to make weight. He stopped trying to cut weight,
What the
and
fuck do
so
that
the
got to do with this
Ostarine was stored.
situation,
I'm
bro?
trying to explain. If
This
you
is
shut
the
up for a few
single best
seconds more, so
fucking
I can get it
one
all the way out, you can hear. I'm
Hold on.
saying Ryan Garcia didn't try to. He stopped trying to cut weight, and so the Ostarine was being stored in his fat. And so then when he started
Heard this
working
shit from
out for the
somebody,
day of the fight, and the day when he
bro. You
started
bring
working
that,
out,
bro.
he
I
started
heard that
sweating it
talking
right
point
out,
before,
bro.
my nigga. I
So
heard
where
that
was the
talking point
weed
It
at?
before.
came
Where
right
was
out.
the weed stored? Where was the weed stored?
The weed was out of his system, bro.
You do know he gave a hair follicle test, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
and I'm glad you said it. You
Guess
know
what?
why?
Guess
Because
what?
weed is a
Weed can be
diuretic, and
detected in your hair follicles.
weed is a diuretic, and weed it masks
Bro, stop,
SARMs in hair
because you don't
follicle
know what the
tests. It
fuck you
do.
talking about,
It
bro.
do. How you look it up? Look it
Bro,
up.
I smoke weed on a daily basis. What are you
Exactly.
talking about? You don't
Weed
know
is
what you're talking
and
about.
what I said was weed is a diuretic, and it's used to
This
mask
nigga bugging, bro.
PEDs and hair
Anybody
follicle
know,
tests.
bro? Anybody know that smoke weed, bro? That you can go back and if you get a hair follicle test, your test will test negative. I mean, dirty for weed, bro.
For
What are you
weed,
talking about? That shit go
for
back like
weed,
3
yeah,
months.
for
That is
weed. They
so
was
hard.
testing it for
Yo,
Ostarine.
I'm not
you're
talking about
not
no fucking
flushing
Ostarine. We
weed
were
out of
talking
your
about
system
weed.
with no
Yeah, I'm
fucking
saying they
IV.
wasn't testing when they did the hair follicle test. They
Frequent.
wasn't testing for weed. They was testing for
Okay,
You
Ostarine.
missing the
listen, bro.
point, bro.
Listen, my guy.
This is
That's
the
why I didn't
dumbest
pop
thing I heard
30.
ever right here.
Stop. The same place where the fucking steroids of your whole argument that you just said, it stores in his fat cells. You stop cutting fucking weight, da 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 da. Well, guess what? Weed stores in them same cells.
Yep.
Thank you.
Argued that
Thank
he
you.
flushed.
But you're not
Yep.
getting what I'm
Thank you.
saying, bro. Why would he pop for weed if they're not testing for weed?
Nigga, the test will
If they're
come back
not testing,
Oh my
bro,
God, bro.
listen, the New York State Athletic Commission
Next
tested Ryan
topic.
A sample.
Next
They
topic.
listen.
Look,
The New York State Athletic Commission tested Ryan's A sample. He didn't pop dirty because they didn't test for Ostarine. When
My
they
nigga,
tested his B
bro,
sample,
when
he
you that's why
popped
I know
dirty
you
for
lying, bro.
Ostarine.
You lying,
They
bro. They
don't. They
found,
didn't
bro,
necessarily
they
test him
found
for that.
2 steroids in his first
Yeah,
A
that's
sample.
fucking
What are you
funny.
talking about?
I'm talking about the New York State Athletic Commission, not VADA. The VADA test found nandrolone and Ostarine in there, but the
But it
New York
wasn't in
State
the second
Athletic
one, right?
Commission tested his B sample after that.
Did his B sample
He
have the
he he
nandrolone in it?
failed four. He failed 4 tests.
Ryan failed, but it's fishy. It's the night of, the day after. Like, bro, he didn't fail in the tank fight. He didn't fail leading up to this. Bro, you can say all you want about the fat cells. The fact of the matter is the THC would have been stored in the same fat cells. Fucking, it's.
No, I'm saying they wasn't testing for weed though. That's
But
what
how
I'm
you know
saying.
if they was
And
testing
so
for
that was
weed
some
or not?
Mexican
Frequent.
brick.
That's the
Because
problem.
when the
New
reports
York
came out that they wasn't even testing for Ostarine, but once he popped for Ostarine, the New York State Athletic Commission went and tested for Ostarine, and it was positive.
Okay, bro.
All right, well, guess what?
My whole argument is Ryan was on some bullshit, nigga.
And
That's
also,
all I'm
you
saying.
can't blame it. And the whole point of this whole
Trying to
thing,
get you
anyway,
to.
or even
Hey, you
bringing
know
the
what's
New
so
York State
crazy?
Athletic Commission up,
But I'm
is
saying
the
Ryan
fact
was
that you
on
can't
fucking.
blame VADA when the New
Hey,
York State
D1.
Athletic Commission got him popping too.
D1, what's so crazy, bro? Because if Devin would have won, bro, we wouldn't have heard nothing about this shit, bro.
Nothing.
We wouldn't have heard
It
nothing
wouldn't.
about this shit.
And because, yo, bro, because they're flirting with
Yes,
some
we
shit.
would. We would have heard it if he
No,
popped dirty. We
listen.
still would have
Man, get
heard
the
about
fuck
it.
out
Just
of
like
here.
we heard about Frank Martin and Michelle Rivera popped dirty,
You know
but he
how
lost.
small, bro, listen, bro. It's very fucking. You got to be able to prove that it was done with the intent
to fucking cheat. That very tiny amount only got exposed because Victor knows people. Fucking Devin Haney is Devin Haney, bro. No, the tiny little amounts and shit they were fucking caught with the day of, dude. They're scientists. They fucking got an idea of what
It was 60 times over the limit, bro.
Oh, stop.
See,
That's
that's
a
why he don't know
talking
what he's
point.
talking
That's a
about, bro.
negative talking point. Stop that shit. That it was so little they couldn't even pin it to him. He had to fucking plea out to some bullshit. We didn't notify you on our fucking.
No, they pinned it to him, all right.
No, they didn't
Bro,
pin
it's
it to him.
very
That's why he
hard
didn't
to
get
talk
suspended
out
for the
and
shit,
and-
bro. He didn't get
Yeah,
suspended
bro.
for PEDs.
Nah, bro.
He got suspended because he didn't reveal his supplements, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
means, therefore,
So okay,
therefore, if he
Because
would have
they're
good.
notified
You
people
said
ahead of
okay,
time of
good,
what he was taking, he would have never
good,
got
good. You said
suspended.
that. Good. You said that he, you acknowledged that part right there. What's the reason why you got to disclose your supplements?
So they can test them, dude.
The reason why you got to disclose your supplements in
Guess who
case you
gave
pop
him? Guess who
dirty and
gave him
try
the
to blame it.
supplements?
In case you pop dirty and try to blame it on the supplements, they
But
already
guess
got
who
the
gave
lot
him the
number, so
supplements
they
though,
test the
frequent?
lot number. Because if you
All
pop dirt,
right,
if you say it's the supplements, then the whole lot has to be contaminated. That's
frequent,
why.
Hold up.
that
That's
Everybody.
why.
Go ahead, D1.
Remember, it was the
Oh,
ashwagandha at
we
first.
already know where we're at with that. What up with you, Cash? Salute to you, bro. Thanks for clicking the link. What's
What
up?
up, bro?
He just came up the cap.
Yo,
Let Cash talk.
mute your mic, nigga. Come on, let the emotions get him under control, my nigga. Get him under
I
control.
was muted, bro.
I didn't even hear all I heard was some weed, so I figured this nigga still talking about IVs and weed. But
yeah, well, we just cooked that whole shit.
Yeah, that shit corny. Niggas got to come with something better than
Hey,
that.
D1, pull up Jag
The
Queen
whole
boxing.
thing is the
Her
nigga Ryan was doing some bullshit to try
Jad
to
Queen
pass the test and it didn't
is
work.
listen, bro. That one line fucking chat she just had a couple chats ago. She cooked the whole shit. How the fuck you talking about getting fucking ostarine out of your fat cells when weed is in the same fucking fat cells? So the fucking IV flushed only the weed?
No, bro, they don't test. They test for certain things, bro.
Hold
And
up.
it didn't work.
So let me get this straight.
He
Devin,
tried
is
to
this the
cheat the
one?
test and it didn't work. That's what happened.
Listen, you guys. Ostarine is not water soluble. You cannot flush it out. You cannot sweat it out. You can't stand on your head, and it's not gonna come out quicker. It dies in a half life.
I knew you was gonna come up here with a little cappy cap.
He knows though.
I'm trying to
He
give you the facts.
knows.
Nigga. Calm down, bro. Just calm down. You
I knew you was gonna come up here with a little cappy cap. Go ahead.
You can't help but run your motherfucking girl, bro. You literally have to wait until it dies.
Frequent, I was thinking the same about you.
It's gotta die. It dies at a half life. So you took 30 milliliters Monday, Tuesday, you're gonna have 15 milliliters. Next day, you're gonna have half of that, half of that, half of that, half of that, up to a week, and it's gonna be gone. Like a weed test and a drug test are two totally different tests. Like you can't mask Ostarine with weed any more than you can mask a breathalyzer with ketchup. Like it's kind of ridiculous.
Hey, D1, do the whole panel a favor. Search that in Google. Is weed a diuretic, and the effects of diuretics on hair follicle tests, and watch it tell you that SARMs can be hidden or masked in hair follicle tests by smoking by diuretics.
What? Just tell me.
Diuretics mask SARMs in hair follicle tests.
Okay.
In fact, hair follicle tests are very, very ineffective at testing for SARMs.
Mask.
And it was like 8 or 9 scientists who came together and wrote this paper about this very fact that hair follicle tests are ineffective at testing for SARMs.
Hold up, bro. It says it may cause a fucking faulty test or false test. It could do that, but bro, the hair follicle testing, bro, is fucking. It's so accurate. That's why Victor Conte was willing to fucking say Canelo's not a cheater because he went and got a fucking hair test.
Can I ask you a question though, bro? How come it be so many things that people point out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, but y'all always want to dismiss these things as coincidence and overlook them. There's so many things that be getting pointed out. I point out that you can flush your system using IVs. I point out that weed is a diuretic and it can mask PEDs and hair follicle tests. And y'all look these things up and y'all see them to be true, but y'all still go the other way. It's not a coincidence, bro. It was all planned.
That was the very first time. Very one. Numero uno. First time. Trying to get your lick back or something, but it ain't gonna happen, bud. Listen, bro. You guys are doing the same thing you're arguing for. All these things that add up, 2 + 2 = 4 with Victor Conti and the fucking Balco and all this shit, bro. You guys you're cooking.
This not about Victor Conti right now, bro. We talking about this hair. We talking about the Ryan cheating and stuff and these hair follicle tests.
You made it to be about that shit. We were talking about Victor before you
because y'all be trying to act like I be lying all the time, but I don't. Y'all just be trying to dismiss these points that I bring up, bro.
Brother's epiphany.
It's not about you. It's not about you being wrong or you lying, frequent. It's about you being misinformed. That's what it's about.
How am I misinformed if I'm giving you accurate information, bro?
Because frequent wants to believe what he wants to believe.
How? When he just Googled what I said and confirmed what I was saying, bro.
Okay. That one point you got it, but bro, people want to turn a blind eye when their favorite fighters are involved. Everybody that's ever heard this argument, either side, got one thing in common. They know Victor Conti is a fucking suspect person and probably shouldn't be allowed in boxing and given supplements. Everybody's got that basic understanding. If you don't, you're lying to yourself, and the man meat is seriously fucking your head up.
So when I say Ostarine is used to allow a fighter to hold their muscle mass and not lose it while they're cutting weight, am I lying? Am I lying about that too?
On Ostarine, bro.
Am I lying? I'm not. We're not talking about who got beat by on Ostarine. We're talking about the effects of what Ostarine do.
Hang on.
He got whooped on Ostarine, then they're the same amount, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of you talking about what
Ostarine do, bro.
The Ostarine don't play no fucking effect for Devin getting his fucking ass whooped 420-24.
Y'all want to defend a person popping dirty, but then y'all want to come down and say that people on Snack is cheating when they not popping dirty. But these dudes who do pop dirty, y'all want to defend them.
Yeah, but when Ryan turned them supplements in that he got from Scooter, those are the ones that popped hot. But you won't admit that.
Yeah, no, they'll never admit that. Frequent. I've never heard anybody listen, guys. I've never heard Frequent or never heard Ant give anybody bad advice about nothing. Frequent, fight the good fight.
Hold on. Which one is it? So which one is it? Is it Scooter or did Victor do the faulty test? Which one is it?
Scooter's the one that gave Ryan the supplement.
That's what
Ryan turned Scooter supplement in. Those are the ones that pop dirty. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Victor.
Scooter gave him the supplements, and then who's the one that said Victor set up Ryan?
I think
you said it too. Wait, William, you said it too. You said you think Victor set up Ryan. So which one is it?
Over a year later,
I think Victor's working with all of them.
Hold on, Dane. Does Scooter have a connection to Victor?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm just asking.
No.
This is
word around town, round about you.
No, wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Dane, word around about you, he got a connection through Zab Judah.
Let me say this.
Zab Judah's connected with Victor.
Yep. Zab is connected with Victor.
Gotta read the room. I told you that the other day when we was in the chat on another chat, brother. You gotta read the room.
And David Benavidez interview today on Fight Hype proved that I was right and you were wrong. Did you watch that?
I need to watch.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the interview. I'm watching before my show in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Watch it
and then come back and tell me.
But you weren't talking about Moretti. Hold on.
Tell me, did it sound like Turkey cornered Benavidez? Put Benavidez in the corner.
Oh, we'll get to that. You my dog. You my dog. You my brother. We'll get to that.
Hold on. Go watch the interview, and you come back and tell me.
I
Does it
got the
sound like,
interview right here.
nigga? Can I finish?
Yeah.
Go back and listen. You watch the interview and come back and tell me. Does it sound like Turkey cornered Benavidez or Benavidez trying to corner niggas? That's all I gotta say.
I mean, well, we
What do you
know
mean by
Benavidez.
that?
Hold on, Dave.
What
Hold on,
about
y'all.
Benavidez?
Hold on, y'all. Because me and
Evidently,
Dave,
I'm missing out on this.
me and Dave had a little conversation in the chat, like you know what I'm saying, a couple days ago, where we was talking about Benavidez. I was saying that these motherfuckers is ducking Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Bevel,
That's
you
what
know what
I
I'm
was
saying, and
saying
shit like
too.
that. Yeah,
That's what I was
okay. Well,
saying too.
we in agreement as far as that. But I'm saying I don't think Turkey is going to try to make the move for him to make the moves like with Baturbiev and shit. Now Baturbiev, I feel like he can make that move, but he ain't gonna try to do it with Bivol. I mean, of course, we seen Bivol come out with the surgery shit. That shit was pre-planned. You know what I'm saying? We just seen Bivol in the fucking workout in a workout fucking video this past fucking week. That's the craziest part. He gets surgery. He was just working out this past week. Nasty work
They
on
say he
Bivol
been hurt a
behalf.
couple years and shit. They say he been hurt a couple years already.
And then he should. Why was he working out last week? That's my question for Bevel right there. Did he
That's a
get
fact.
Look,
surgery the
They
following
don't
week?
I'm
want no
still,
problems with
That's a
David, but that don't
suspect
have nothing to
situation
do with
right there.
Turkey.
Now,
That's
now,
my
now,
moment.
now,
that's
now
my whole
all
point.
right, all right. Now, as far as the Benavidez shit, I'm just saying that we know Benavidez. He got his dealings with Moretti. As far as that shit, we ain't counting him out on none of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We ain't counting him out on that shit. We ain't counting out none of these motherfuckers that got ties with fucking Victor Conte. Victor Conte is the main motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Like
No,
that's the
Eddie
main motherfucker.
Reynoso is the main dude.
Bro,
I only
he's
want
involved.
Victor.
Hold on, frequent. Eddie Reynoso, his camp is involved too. We ain't not acknowledging that. I'm just saying in general. For as motherfucking Victor Conte, this motherfucker Victor Conte, Eddie Reynoso, Moretti, all these motherfuckers that's tied to motherfucking Victor Conte in some type of way, all these motherfuckers are suspicious because Victor Conte has gave us so much evidence to why we should be a motherfucker suspicious of him. That's just the
No, but
fact of the
Victor
matter.
Hold
Conti
on.
is a changed man. He catching cheaters now. Eddie
He's a
Reynoso ain't
changed
catching no
No,
man.
he's
cheaters,
not.
bro.
Go ahead,
Frequent,
you on your
stop
own
the
with that, nigga.
bullshit.
All I'm
Stop
Stop
saying,
it,
that.
Frequent.
my stance on
Every
that
time
is
somebody pop dirty, Victor Conti speak out on it, but y'all get
Oh my
mad
frequent,
though.
God.
frequent. Let me ask you a
Oh my
question.
Bro,
God.
Hold
what?
on. Let me ask Frequent a question. Frequent. When have you ever known a narcissist and an egomaniac to change their ways? When? Ever?
Dang, why you calling Victor Conti all of that, bro?
Because
Because
that's
I
what he
think
is.
that
Go listen to him talk when he talks
he'll
about him
tell you
and his
he is.
fucking supplements.
That was back in the day. He
It
not
don't
like that. He
matter.
a
A
changed man
narcissist is
now,
a
bro.
narcissist, bruh.
I
He
That
been
doesn't
don't
change.
reformed. He did his time, bro.
An
Nah,
egomaniac
dog.
is an egomaniac. That doesn't
I know
change.
you got somebody in your family that got locked up before. You not
Four
like this
months
with
where
them,
he was
bro.
drinking
listen,
Well, I
man.
hooch
know
and
people like him,
smoking
and they've
weed.
never changed in their life.
Yeah.
My stance on Victor ain't gonna change, man. Like I said,
What's the stance? What's
No,
your
we
stance?
got the no, we got the right to
every
be. We got the right to be suspicious.
hold on.
I want to
Everything
hear
y'all
Dank.
saying is correct,
Thank you.
but let's keep let's hold all the fighters that work with Victor to the same
Every
standard.
one of them. I
I want
got
to
you. Every
start
one of
seeing
them.
Absolutely,
Virgil
absolutely.
Ortiz's name in these highlights. I want to start.
Virgil's on Snack Pack too?
Wait,
Mario
Hey, yo,
Barrios.
exactly. But
Virgil's
I'm
in the
like us.
group?
Okay,
Oh,
where was the
shit.
mention for those? Was those guys mentioned in the Exodus file?
No, dog.
Okay,
Holy
that's all I'm
shit.
saying. That's all I'm
No, yeah.
saying.
I get you.
That's
I
my
get
side
you,
of the
though. They
argument.
look like.
And leave
Let's
Devin
highlight
alone. He
everybody.
ain't been on Snack
Let's
for since
highlight
2 fights,
everybody.
bro.
Everybody
Shakur
that's
don't
Oh,
never
fucking
get
with
no
Victor.
heat,
Let's
neither.
highlight all them niggas, not just the niggas we
Shakur.
don't like.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
Hey,
point.
Devin getting heat and he ain't even with
let me tell
Snack
you
right
something,
now,
Yeah, but
bro.
Hey,
Devin, you
frequent.
can
Is
see
that
this,
why
though.
Devin
See,
lost all
look
that
at these
weight?
niggas dick riding in the
It
comments.
could be.
His
Devin ain't
Virgil
even with Snack.
rehydrated 25
He
pounds.
stopped
He's
since the
working with
Regis fight.
Victor,
He ain't
nigga.
been with Snack.
Hold him
Like,
accountable. What the fuck?
Bill, like, yo, we got to pump the brakes on this.
Just
Shit,
because
dog.
Devin
We got to
signed up for
actually game.
365 24/7 testing, y'all just threw him back in Snack. He not
Yeah,
working
because
You
with
the
on your
Snack,
own
Snack
bro.
with your own
up with
argument.
That
360.
I'll
makes
argue
sense
my
now.
shit.
No
hold
wonder
on.
he lost all that weight.
Frequent, you said he ain't working with Snack
He ain't
now?
with Snack. He ain't been with Snack since the Ryan Garcia fight or the Ramirez fight.
I love you, David.
Listen, dog.
Pull up him working out for the Ryan Garcia fight with a Snack uniform or something on.
Frequent, listen to me. I'm a heavy fitness dude. I've been in shape my entire life. I've never seen somebody make the body transformation that Devin Haney has went through since the Jojo Diaz fight. It has been astonishing in such a small period of time to fucking end up like a fucking dude chiseled out of fucking like, come on, bro.
Bro, that's a long time. The Jojo Diaz fight is a whole lot of time to get chiseled up, bro.
Stop, bro. He fucking turned from a stick figure to a fucking. You see his latest fucking ripped up photos, though.
Okay, but what that got to do with Snack? If he not with Snack no more, though, bro.
They do. They.
If he not with Snack no more, what difference do it make?
That's what Snack is, bro.
But he not with Snack no more, though.
Bro.
You just gonna put him in it? You gonna force him in it?
Frequent, you really said that motherfucker
Bill Haney and them's leaving the crack.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro. You making all your talking points look bad at this point when you say shit like
How,
that.
bro? Bro?
Devin ain't fucking with motherfuckers.
They publicly came out and said they wasn't using Snack for the Ryan Garcia fight. So what you talking about, bro?
Pull it up.
Bro, he said it on the panel, bro. He said it on the panel.
All right. Listen, guys, I get a headache when I talk about this shit for too long. What were you guys talking about, David Benavidez? This is the interview. Dank and Cam was talking about David Benavidez.
Me and Dank agree with the shit for as motherfuckers is avoiding, David Benavidez. My talking point was I feel like Turkey is blocking them out on certain situations as far as like Bevel. Like that's my personal opinion as far as that. I feel like Turkey is not trying to make a Bevel fight happen, let alone a Canelo fight happen, which is motherfuckers want those two fights with David Benavidez.
And like
Didn't
I said yesterday,
David Benavidez do another newer video though?
Flyer,
No, listen, this is it.
Flyer,
Go ahead,
relax.
Snake. Go ahead,
How
Dank.
he don't want to make the Canelo fight when Canelo was ducking before Turkey was involved, my nigga?
Yeah, listen, I don't know if I
They
think
don't
Turkey
want to
would
fight. They don't
probably
want to fight.
prefer
It don't
that,
got
but
nothing to do with
Canelo, it's
Turkey.
Canelo, dog. It's Canelo,
It's
dog.
all of these
let me
niggas.
say-
It's Bivol. It's Callum Smith. It's better. BF got added to the card. Why he not fighting that nigga?
Why you not
what's the
fight
problem?
David, bro?
It's
What
because these
I
niggas
believe
don't
is
want to
going
fight.
on. Look. What I believe is going on is when Bivol and freaking Benavidez fought the first time, that came out very close, and Benavidez won. The second time, Bivol wins. I'll bet any freaking money they had a deal going that if Bivol won the titles, he wasn't going to fight anybody till Benavidez got his get back.
They had a deal in place.
No, he just got surgery.
And then
Bivol just got
Then they
surgery.
tried to go do some shit in Russia without Turkey. That's
Yes.
what delayed everything.
Now
And
he's
then now
mad
we
as
are
shit.
where we are because of these niggas
Yo.
fucking delaying the shit.
Turkey's a totalitarian, bro.
David
He's a
Benavidez
fucking
in his interview
dictator.
said Turkey is making the best fights. So should we
Who said
listen to
that?
you or should
No,
we listen to
bro.
David
But
Benavidez?
listen. It makes
Right
Yo,
now.
can we play it? Can we watch it, y'all?
Yes, listen, bro. But if you want if you're David Benavidez and you're Al Heyman and you guys, there's nothing you can do. The guy's got your fucking weight division cornered. He's got everybody. There's not much David Benavidez and the PBC can do. They can't cross promote. Fucking Turkey's not gonna play ball with them. They got him cornered, bro. He had to do
That's
this shit.
impossible. All right, so
Absolutely.
you watched the interview.
Who the fuck is he gonna fight?
Did it
You
sound
gotta
like
get down
Benavidez
or
was
lay down,
cornered?
bro.
But
Did he
listen,
say they cornered me or I'm trying to corner all of these niggas so they can stop
that's
running
what it
from me?
is.
Which one he
That's
said?
what it is. It's smart
Okay, so
business.
how he getting cornered when he's
Hold
the one
on,
doing the
Dank.
cornering?
Play the
That's
video.
all I'm saying.
Hold on, Dank. Hold on, Dank. This is my thing right here,
Mexican
though.
monster himself, David Benavidez, will make a ring return out in Saudi Arabia, November 22nd against the tough Anthony.
Oh, shout out to Fight Hype. We're liking, sharing, subscribing. I already hit the like button. I don't watch nobody shit without hitting the like button. YouTube, this is educational purposes only. Fair use. You know the drill.
New York. First and foremost, How excited are you to be back in the ring and, you know, show the world that you're arguably one of the most avoidant and one of the most toughest guys out there in the world?
I'm very excited, bro. We're right here. We're on this side of the street, you know, Riyadh season, to where all the big fights get made happen. And I'm excited to be here because I know I'm going to get these big opportunities after this fight. A lot of big opportunities are coming. But first things first, I'm 100% focused on my fighter, Anthony Yard. I know he's a good fighter. He has a lot of experience. He's been in there with the best. But I'm just going to be too much for him. Right now, the moment where I'm at in my life, I feel like I'm a couple years away from taking over the sport of boxing, and I can't wait to do that and show the people who I am, show them how good I am. You know, like I said, there's a lot of great fighters on this side of the street, and I'm ready to fight all of them, and I'm ready to prove myself to the world and to the people that I'm going to be the best.
Isn't it crazy that you move into a whole nother division and it just seems like a whole bunch of craziness goes around? I'm sure you've already heard the news that a fight that many people were like, all right, they're going to do the trilogy, right? Bivol and Arthur's going to do the trilogy. But Arthur's going to be fighting on your undercard, right? You know, allegedly. And so just when you hear things like that, right? Like, does it frustrate you, or is it just kind of like that's just kind of what happened? Because I know your ultimate goal was to, you know, face one of those two guys.
To be honest with you, bro, it doesn't really frustrate me because
he always got,
you know, patience is key in this game. In boxing, patience is key. And what I got on my side is that I'm getting experience. You know, I'm getting some great fights, and I'm barely 28 years old. And I still got a long time, bro. I got another 10, 15 years left in me, probably more. So time is on my side. It's just that it's becoming a common occurrence,
bro,
that, you know, these dudes don't want to fight me. And I mean, it does frustrate me a little bit, but, you know, it gives me more confidence because they know what it is. They know when David Benavidez comes to fight that I'm not leaving there without a belt, or I'm not leaving there without a victory. So I know that, you know, these dudes are watching me really closely, and I know they know that I'm the best that they'll ever face out there. So, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm ready to give you guys, you know, to prove to you guys I'm the best in the world. Like I never wanted any easy fights. I've never took any easy routes. If right now I'm in Riyadh season, I'm probably gonna end up having to take the hardest route out of any fighter, because this side of the street there's better Biev, there's Bivol, there's a Canelo in the future, and that I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me at all. You know,
Savage.
You know, first things first, we're gonna take care of Anthony Yard, and then we'll see what happens after this fight.
When do you, I guess, get that mature patience? Like, you know, because you're like, hey, when my time comes, it comes. That's what a lot of people always tell young fighters. But
my boy.
It seems like, I want to say like Bivol was essentially doing games, or, you know, and Canelo obviously didn't set up the fight. But like, when did you get that moment where you're like, you know what, my time will come. I'm cool. You seem real at peace. Like, you know, it doesn't.
Well, the first thing what keeps me cool at peace is I've been making really good money. You know, the money's been really good with these fights. And also, you just can't rush it, bro. Everybody has their time. Like, everybody has their time. So once you get that opportunity, then you go at 100%. But like I said, I'm just getting better. I'm getting more experience. You know, I'm becoming more of a household name. And like I said, you know, the slower you move, the better. I'm not trying to be one of the fighters that gets a big fight and then just disappears. You know, I'm looking at this like the longevity. Like I said, I have another 10, 15, maybe even 20 years. You know what I mean? I don't know, you know.
Hold up. The way he's talking, bro, big fight, like it's Anthony Yard. That fucking paycheck is fucking something serious. You could tell by the way he's talking, bro.
Hell yeah, especially
now,
if he
like I
main
said-
event.
No, real shit, bro. And that's the only way I'm going over there is if I'm the guy, if I'm the main event, then I'll go over there. But if I'm Boots, bro, I don't go fight Virgil Ortiz. I don't go fight nobody over there. I stay at home and sell tickets, bro. Fuck that. You can't kill no momentum right now. No way.
If the guaranteed
You
money
guys know,
is
everybody
higher
knows.
than what he's getting and the possible gain, what's the problem?
Nah, bro, it's just you don't like that fight could take a lot out of you, Dank. We're talking as fans. Like being armchair quarterbacks, bro. You go over there fight Virgil Ortiz in a fucking war, bro. You leave a pound of your flesh in that fucking ring. That's the shit you need to think about, not the paycheck and what the fuck the fans. Bro,
So
You get
what's the
fucking
difference if it
you get
happened in
2 years
Saudi
taken
or in
off your career
America?
going to war in fucking Saudi. When you could have been at home fucking pushing further in your legacy. You go over there, bro, it literally kills the fight, bro. It kills it.
Nothing you just said make any sense, bro.
What are you talking about, bro?
You just
What are
said
you
something
talking
about
about?
going to Saudi and leaving a pound of flesh in the ring. So
Yeah,
what's the
when you
difference?
fight, bro,
Is he
you
gonna
go
leave
over
a
there
pound
and
of
go
flesh in the
to
ring in
war with
America
virtual
too?
T's on an undercard, fucking and lose a year or two off your career because you fucking were just in the war. You can fucking do that shit at home, main event, Dallas Cowboy Stadium, and fucking sell out, and it'll be iconic to your fucking culture here in America. You guys are so worried about getting a million or two more to go to fucking Saudi Arabia and fight at 6:30 in the morning, competing with fucking college football. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Nothing you just said make any sense, bro.
bro, you keep saying that, but what
If you
you're
go
saying
fight
doesn't
on
make
an
any sense.
undercard in
It's like
Saudi
you're slow or
and you make
something.
more money than you're gonna make if you're in
What, a
America
million
and sell
dollars?
out, what's the
A million
problem?
dollars? How much more are you gonna make
How you know
fighting
it's
on
a
the
million
turkey
dollars?
undercard?
How you
No,
know it's
how
a
do you
million
know it's
dollars?
even that
How do
much?
you know
How
it's
do
a
you know
million
it's even that
dollars?
much? How do you know it's even that much?
All right, just keep continuing with the
What's he giving
business.
people though?
Y'all
Like
logic is
real
just
shit.
crazy.
You want to go? You want to go take a main event fight that you could possibly get 5 million at the door, maybe get pay-per-view on in fucking Cowboy Stadium and make it into a mega fight. The possibilities are endless here. You want to take it and go snuff it out on a triple undercard in Saudi because of what? Because
You know, Al
you're
Heyman,
fight.
Al's still his advisor, so Al signed off on all this shit. Like, I don't see the big problem.
Nah, yeah, he over there. I don't see what the big problem is, bro. I really don't. But all
I
right,
don't
I'm gonna
get
keep
Dave's
playing this.
point. What point are you trying to make, Dave?
No, he's talking about the Boots
Getting
fight.
paid.
I'm saying if Boots is the co-main event in Saudi and getting like $10 million, right?
That's I get 10 mil is crazy, but I don't think
Or
they're getting
whatever the
that
fuck
much
he's
per
getting.
coach.
If that money is way more than him headlining in America, what's the problem?
I don't think there's a problem. I just some
How do
people
you know it's way more?
some
I
some
know.
people
That's
have
what
the
I'm saying.
some people have the argument about his
I just
career.
threw out a hypothetical
Hold
question.
on,
That's
Dan.
all I'm
Hold
saying.
on. Some I've
No,
heard
no,
some
I hear
people
you. I hear you. I hear you.
I've heard
Let's
some
hear
people
what Davis.
have the
Go ahead.
argument of him trying to get his like where it might slow your career as far as pay-per-view buys over here, but I mean, it is what it is. If David want to,
It
if these
is.
guys want to
It
go
is.
fight over there, let them go fight over there. Shit.
Shit. If I don't like I don't I'm not against it, but I'm not fucking for it neither. If Boots want to stay here and make that fight here and make it a big thing in America, that's what I'm ultimately for. At the end of the day, I'd like to go to that shit. I'd like it to be here on American soil. Maybe that's my fucking bias. I get it. Maybe you get a little bit more money over there, but the possibilities are endless over here. Over there, you know what it is. You literally are fighting in front of fucking
That's
two, three
true,
thousand
but
people.
these niggas be having these niggas be
I
projecting
know.
and shit. They know
I
what
know.
they gonna do before they do it. That's all I'm
I
saying.
know. But bro, and I hear that. I definitely hear that. But for me, I like, bro, the fighting aspect of it, I'm not leaving a pound of flesh over there and fucking giving that to them. I'm doing that shit in America in front of my culture and fucking like carrying out my fucking dreams as a fighter to be in a big ass fight in America, fucking headlining and all that good shit. Cause that's what these guys ultimately fight for and shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm having that shit here, bro.
There's nobody I'd rather watch fight more than this man right here though, Benavidez,
Yeah,
bro.
Nah,
no, this nigga's
I
the
mean,
new
they
face of
want
boxing right
no
here.
fucking smoke. None of it, bro.
New
He's
face
a
of boxing,
genius.
David Benavidez.
He should be, bro. Like
Should
he
be.
should pound for pound. He should be the Mexicans fucking guy. Like, bro, he showed the most balls. Fuck it. You're not gonna fight me. I'll fight him, all of them. And
They don't
now
want to fight him. They don't
all
want to fight him.
nobody's left. Nobody wants to fight him. You got to give me some fucking serious life altering money because they know what it is.
He's with
Fuck
all the smoke.
Terrell, I'd like to see that again. That shit would be a good ass fight again, bro.
I
That's the
think we
only
headed
person
for
I've
that.
seen. That shit was a scrap, bro. I've
I
watched
think
that fight like 15, 20 times so
I
far.
think he does
That was,
Morrell even dirtier.
Man, Ty hit the
oh,
win.
he won it by a lot, bro. But the punches, the way he did his thing, the punches he took, that shit was a great fight, bro. I like this kid, bro. He's right up there for me. Like one of
If
the top.
Morrell beat Callum Smith for that interim belt, it might be closer
Where are
than
they
you
fighting
think.
on this card? On this same card?
It might
This
be.
card is
I heard some rumblings,
crazy.
but I heard the fight about to be made and shit.
November 22nd card is crazy, bro.
Callum getting
I just
cooked
hope
that
we
fight.
get it all. I hope we get all them fights, bro.
That these opportunities are gonna come sooner or later,
Mhm.
and it looks like it's very close to happen. Like I said, Turkey Al Sheikhy's willing to make all these fights happen. I'm willing to make all these fights happen, and yeah, now I'm cornering everybody, and there's not gonna be no room for anybody to run.
You know, I just
That
want
was
to
my
get to the
point right
story of
there.
like, you know, I've always talked to you when you're headline.
What? Cornering people?
Yeah. How they
You say,
cornering him when he cornering them. That's
yeah,
all I was saying. These
he
niggas is
is, bro.
running, but they can't
Like,
run for
fuck it.
too
Al
long.
Heyman and them gave him the blessing. All right, Turkey, you want to pay me? I'm coming over there. You guys
Yeah, that's
can't
what he
fucking
said.
do
That's
this
what he
shit no
said.
more with
That's
me.
what he said in the interview.
That was it.
And he
That's what I'm
admitted that
talking
when
about.
he go over there, his name gonna get bigger.
Yep.
So it just
Well,
kill a
it's
lot of
gonna get
narratives
bigger
that niggas say
as long as
going
he's
over
the
there kill your
headliner.
shit.
He's the headliner. It'll make his profile bigger because he's already pretty much everybody knows who he is, whether you like him or not. Everybody in boxing knows who he is. You go over there, it exposes you to more of the world. In that sense, you're always going to get bigger. As
I can
long
see
as you're the
both sides.
headliner.
I can see both sides though, Dan, because we know that
Me too.
Turkey had some influence on why that motherfucker gave his belt up, and Benavidez got that motherfucker instead of us getting that fight. So
In a way, yeah, but I don't think
The
Bivol wanted to
reality
fight.
is you're
He
going to
didn't want
fight
to.
in front of a
They
whole
don't
bunch
want to
of
fight
Saudi
that nigga
rich
for
people.
nothing, bro.
That's it.
They don't
Nobody
want to
cares
fight that
about
nigga for
boxing.
nothing.
because he gonna beat the fuck out of Bivol,
Yeah,
man.
that's why I said like he was gonna vacate that shit regardless and shit.
He was hurting
Yeah,
Bivol with big
Bivol
ass
ain't want to
sparring
stop.
gloves on, man. He gonna
He
beat the
stopped
dog
Bivol and
shit out of
sparring
Bivol,
with
man. He
body
gonna
shots,
beat
bro.
the shit out of Bivol.
Yeah, them niggas don't want it with that nigga, bro. That's
Nah,
all I'm saying
Benavidez
and
is
shit.
a demon, bro. He's a demon for
Unless
real.
they
Like he
getting
ain't
paid out
playing.
of their mind and shit. I guess niggas would take it then and shit, but
Listen, bro.
nigga,
I think the
nigga
kid's so
Canelo
good,
said
bro.
200 million, my nigga. Who the fuck is
Cause
gonna give you
yeah,
that?
bro. Canelo, bro, the top fucking redhead dog, bro. Like he's fighting everybody, bro. He said hell no to him. That's basically
200
asking.
million.
That's saying fuck no. What are you guys smoking crack? That's basically what that is. Saying 200 million.
Madness.
What? Nobody ever paid that much. Everybody like, hey, at least he was a man and named his price. That's how beloved he is. People are making up shit for that, like trying to jump on it and shit. Like, oh, at least he set a price. You don't fuck. You got to start somewhere. Public negotiation. Like, what, dude? This man asking for 200 M's? Fuck out of here. Benavidez offered him, the PBC offered him 55 million to fight. Like, bro, and Canelo fans try to make up the bullshit. Oh, well, David never really fucking submitted his paperwork and he lost his belts to the cocaine. Like, all the capping and shit. Bro, that man should have been fought that man. Like, everybody should know that
I,
shit.
I kind of I
He
wish
should
he
have
didn't
been
I
fought.
wish he didn't lose that belt, son, because we would have really
I
saw
don't know.
if Canelo would have
Uh,
went for undisputed and shit.
But that shit's fishy to me. He admitted to popping, but shit like that, it's just the timing and shit, bro.
Nah, that's not the time he popped. That time he lost his belt on the scale because he was overweight and shit.
That's
The
right.
second time he lost it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
You gotta
Canelo was
wear
fighting
this.
like a month later, and
I
they
think
threw up the
Canelo
fucking
kind of.
vacant for him and Callum Smith. That's what happened.
We gotta all remember Canelo's up 6 rounds on the scorecards, right? It don't matter who you are. Fucking, he comes into the fight. You gotta fucking really beat him to beat him. It's
Yep.
gotta look a certain way. I think Canelo probably would have schooled David at that time. Fucking kept him turning all night, bro, chasing me all night, like fucking boxing. I
Nah, if he was
I don't know.
hesitant then, it was something going on, bro. Now it's even worse. But if he
Yeah,
was
he don't want no
hesitant
part
then,
of
it's
David
something
now.
else.
Yeah, no, David will beat his ass now, bro, and he knows what it is. It's fucking straight seek and destroy. He's coming to beat my ass. So Canelo gotta be either get 200 million or be on his very last leg. I don't think we ever get that fight. Canelo
Nah, it's
not
never
fighting.
gonna happen.
Never,
I
bro.
think David gonna have to go to cruiserweight and start mixing it up with them niggas and shit soon.
Why just reign at light heavyweight, bro? That's what I would do. I would just take all the shit at light heavyweight, beat them two last greats, Beevall and better Beeve on your resume, bro. Just stay right here. Just stay whipping these dudes' ass. There's no reason to go to cruiser unless
Yeah,
you
because
need.
Benavidez is about to retire anyway.
Bro, beat the leather off both these dudes, bro. Have Turkey pay you fucking obscene amounts of money to do it.
D1, I'm out, bro. It's being on
All
3
right, man.
hours. I got to work tomorrow.
All right, OG. Be good, be safe, man. Appreciate you.
Peace, y'all. Have a good night.
I
Yep.
will.
Appreciate you, dog. Like for real,
We
Benavidez
will.
needs to just stay at 75 and beat these dudes' asses. If he can get them in the ring, I don't know, bro. Going up to cruiserweight, who the fuck's there? Who's there to fight? Fucking Ja?
Who's the up and
Oh,
coming light heavyweights
Saya?
that could possibly threaten Benavidez in like the next 3-4 years?
Nobody, bro. Nobody. And
Exactly.
that's
That's
why.
what I'm saying.
Okay, do what Canelo did at Super Middle. Canelo just sat there and went and got fucking a weak division, all the belts, and now he's sitting there holding them hostage. Do what the fuck he did and be great like him. And do what the fuck the one before you did. And then when you need to go to cruiserweight after Opataya collects all the belts, go snatch him off of him one time, like fucking Terrence is trying to do, and create your greatness. There's plays out there for the man, bro. I'm staying at 75, beating the fucking leather off all these dudes, and then I'll go to cruiser at when
Yeah,
there's
nah,
something.
that's a fact. I mean, he got
You
to
know
get
what I
the
mean?
big names out the way, but I'm saying like after
Yep.
he get the big names out the way, ain't nothing left to
Then
do.
you got to fight young lions, and that's when it becomes tricky. That's when it's like fucking. You know what I mean? Your later half of your career, you never know. A young dog will fucking teach an old dog new tricks, bro. That's when
Believe
it
it or
gets
not,
tricky.
I think he could do some shit at heavyweight too, bro. I
I
don't know, man.
maybe, yeah. I like, bro. Who fucking Ayatoma? That's it. Who's beating him? Fucking
Yeah.
Clanky, fucking Dubois,
I kid you not, bro. The second round of Dubois and Usyk, I knew it was over already. I'm start watching. I'm like, damn.
bro. Usyk
I
really
start
made a
visioning
believer out of me,
Benavidez in there with Usyk and shit. Cause I
bro. I
realized
thought,
ain't none of them heavy stocky niggas gonna beat Usyk and shit.
nah, he's too good. He's way
Yeah.
too good, bro. And
But
he
I
got a
think
hard ass
Benavidez can go up
punch.
there one day.
I don't know what I was thinking. He ain't got no fucking crack like that, bro. If he wants to go get you, bro, he's thumping, bro. There's no way he's fighting these big ass dudes and they're not just fucking going to get him. He's obviously hitting you with some shit that's like, wait a minute,
The
we can't
angles
just
too,
go over
bro. His
there.
angles is crazy too, bro.
Yes, bro. That fucking jab that he hit Dubois with the first fight was a laser beam. It might be the prettiest jab I've ever seen.
Hey, Dank, real quick, tell
Fucking,
Jab Queen, didn't Dean join the Hanos clan?
All right, so boom.
no,
What
he was
happened
trying
was
to for a half a second. He was trying to for a half a second.
Norman Senior was on Mill City with Rashidi Ellis talking shit on Boots again. So then Dean found out. That's when
Yo,
Dean joined the Handles clan
listen, I
for
gotta
one
get
fight.
this.
Told you,
I gotta
Jab
get this
Queen.
out. What
It's
the fuck?
official.
Listen, what is Rashidi Ellis doing? Turning down $500,000 offer.
I think
Like,
it might be too late too, man.
what? It's too late now. Oh, it's definitely too late. But
I heard it's the
listen,
IBO
Rashidi
champ
has been
Yamima.
sitting on motherfucking ice since the Villa fight. Who else is gonna come along and give you 250? You say no, double that up. Where are you going to get that again? Listen, bro, that's got to be the dumbest business decision and move I've ever seen a fighter and a team make ever in the history of fucking me paying attention to boxing. Crazy.
He feel like 500K ain't worth
I
him
don't
getting
care
knocked
what he
out for,
feels
bro.
like.
But they end up
I
coming
don't
out the
care.
next day saying they take the fight and shit.
He know he can't
Bro,
beat Boots,
there's
man. Why would you take
nobody giving him.
500K?
What are you talking about, Frequent? When are you ever going to make that kind of money again in your life? I know the business. I
You
know
gotta
who the
go on a
fuck's out
tear
here.
to
He's not
make
getting
that.
no fucking offers. Nothing like that coming before, after, ever again. That was a once in a lifetime ticket, and he said no.
He should have just got knocked out by Boots for 500K.
Yup. Fucking tape. What, bro? Bro.
He
this,
don't think he can
this
win.
ain't
That's
what
the
you
point,
think
bro. He
it
don't
is,
think he
bro.
can
You think
win, so
people
he
could
want
be
like at
turning
least a
down
mil.
500K,
Yeah,
bro?
that's what they said they wanted a mill.
He won at
Yeah, well,
least a
guess what?
They
mil to
said they
lose
Guess
to
said
get
what?
300.
knocked out, bro.
They said
Guess what
between
they got
300
right
and
now?
800. That's what they were
Yeah,
saying at first.
nah,
He got to
dog.
pay medical bills and all of that stuff, bro.
You can't do that, bro. Bro, listen, bro. This ain't what people think it is, dog. Like 500K. He got offered a non-champion. Rashidi Ellis never won a belt, never did nothing ever in the sport of boxing. He's been sitting on the shelf for 2 years fighting in Team Combat League.
He beat Rocha though.
He got a
Rocha.
fucking prayer from God sent to him of offer from Boots for 250, and then he got it doubled and still said no. Dude,
He
you
lost
don't
the Villa.
understand.
He lost
That
the
was the
Villa, and then
lottery
you
ticket
saw what Boots
sent to your
did to
house.
Villa.
That's it,
He
bro.
wasn't
He
supposed
lost
to
the
lose
Villa,
that
still got
fight
off.
though. He only lost that last round.
Nah, for
I
real,
don't know
bro.
how they gave that. That shit was crazy.
Bro,
But
it's
I think it was kind of set up for Boots to fight Villa next anyway. But remember,
no,
Ennis could have.
they were promoting the
No, they
Rashidi.
thought
Ennis could have.
Rashidi Ellis was going to fight Boots.
Yeah,
No, they
yeah,
were
true. That's
promoting
what I
it.
said. They could have fought that night. They could have fought each other, but Speedy said nah.
Yeah, they were promoting it, letting it build a little bit. And that's what happens. That's why you don't let fights build and shit. They were like, you remember they showed us
They might
them
have flipped the
scarring,
switch at the
talking
last
shit.
minute and said, "Man, fuck it, man. We giving it to Villa, man. Fuck this nigga
Nah, bro,
Speedy."
Villa earned
Yeah,
that shit,
no,
bro.
Villa really hurt him, bro.
He was,
He
bro,
hurt him, yeah.
he knocked him down twice. Rashidi was looking around, bro, like, what? Oh my God, dude. I wasn't mad at that, bro. I wasn't mad at that. Go back and watch the fight, bro. You'll start scoring different rounds for Buddy. Because Buddy was touching him, bro. He was fucking seek and destroy. Some judges like that shit. They score for that. Some judges like the boxing.
He
There's different kind
systematically
of
broke him down, man.
yeah, bro. He went at him, bro. That's what they like that shit, bro. Listen, go back and watch the fight, bro. All right, I want to hear the rest of this though. I ain't even see this shit. I've been so busy.
Yo, I'm out though, D1. It's
All
always a
right,
pleasure.
Dank.
Frequent, you already
Yeah,
know
I was
what
gonna
up.
say I'm out too, y'all.
Appreciate
Salute.
you. All right, frequent. You out too? I'm
Yeah.
out to watch the rest of this, and then I'm out too. I ain't got
All right.
shit. All right, boys. Be good. Be safe.
I mean, pay-per-view in America, like that just seems like where it makes sense, like the market. But somewhere along the line, Al, Turkey, Louis, like how did that all happen? Like what allowed it going from pay-per-view Amazon to now headlining a stacked card with like all these other main event headline fights? Like how did it go from here to there? Like what was the conversation flow?
So the thing about, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Samson Lukowitz, Al Heyman, and Luis Takubas. Luis Takubas and Al Heyman and Samson Lukowitz, they've all had my best interest for a long, long time. I've been with them for a long, long time. And right now, what's coming up is that Turkey Al-Sheikh, he's making it a case that, he's willing to pay fighters a lot of money to make a lot of good fights happen. I'm still with PBC. I'm still with Samson Lukowitz. I'm still with Al Heyman, but they're allowing me to fight on these cards. And like I said, they've had my best interest for a long time since I've signed with them. So they told me that they're not going to deprive me from any opportunity. And this is just what it is right now, bro. This is opportunities. Tyson Fury, Usyk, Deontay Wilder. Everybody's getting an opportunity. Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez, they're all getting an opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's just
Why not me?
I've put my heart and soul into this boxing game, and I've done everything that I could possibly do to get my opportunity. And I think this is my opportunity, and I feel like the promoters see that, and for them, I feel like for them to allow me to get the biggest fights possible, that this had to be done. They had to do this. You know what I mean? They had to let me go out here and get my name bigger. So that's what I'm doing. At the end of the day, coming over here, fighting with Riyadh season and just taking advantage of my opportunities.
Was that conversation like something like you brought up or they came up to you? Because it seemed real simple, sounded real mutual. Like it sounded like they really have your back in this sense.
Yeah, they're the ones who set it up. You know what I mean? Obviously, when we do we do the negotiating. They bring us names and stuff, and we're trying to do Count Smith over here, and that fell through. And then they told me if I would like to fight in Riyadh season. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah,
it's pretty awesome. Getting to your opponent, Anthony Yard, tough guy. Timothy Bradley said, "Hey, you're going to essentially drown him. You're going to pretty much decapitate him. I know that you moving up in weight. You haven't."
That just scared me. I don't know, bro. If you know, you know. Like that just scared me the way he was. Yeah. I hope he's taking Anthony Yard serious. Like real talk.
Got the signature knockout that people are accustomed, but Timothy Bradley was
really
like, "You're
hope
going to
he's taking Yard
whip his
serious.
ass," essentially. Like, you know. So, I mean, what do you think about Anthony Yard? And do you feel, because this is your third fight, you know,
Oh,
after
shit, it's
fighting 2
146.
solid opponents,
Motherfucking moon.
that you're a little bit more comfortable in the settings?
Yeah, I'm 100% more comfortable in these settings. And like I said, the more experience I get, the better I am. Sometimes you go into when you get these big fights, you know, it kind of takes you over, and sometimes you try too hard for a knockout. Sometimes you don't do things right because you're trying to
Nah, he's
slug it out
working.
or have a slugfest and, you know, give the fans what they want to see. I can still give the fans what they want to see, but now I'm gonna have to work a little bit smarter. Like I said, everything that I've learned my whole life, I've been boxing for 26 years, and I'm still learning every single day. You know, I'm a student of boxing. You know, I do a lot of different stuff. You know, I'm always working on different techniques, and I've put together, you know, a great plan for myself for this fight, and
Nose itching
I'm
a
just
lot,
if
bro.
Timothy Bradley says, I'm gonna end up drowning him, you know, with my
Boxers be in a
offense,
lot of
but
pain.
also too, I'm gonna be very
Oh,
responsible
no,
defensively,
bro.
and I'm honestly I'm gonna break him
No,
down. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna knock him out because I don't want to say that no more. I just want to focus on doing my job right, and if the knockout comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you know, I've been working on a lot of stuff, so I'm definitely looking to execute my game plan. And yeah, it's gonna be a good night, bro. And I hope it comes to fight. You know, like we're both saying we're gonna be in there, we're gonna be fighting in the middle of the ring. That's what I intend on doing. I don't intend on going back not one step. If that's what he said he's gonna do, then let's go. Let's have at it. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it exciting. Sometimes you have to get two fighters trash talking to get a great fight. You know, I feel like I see Anthony Yard. I see he has a dog in his eyes, and you know I feel like him right now. This is his third time attempting to win a world title, so he has nothing to lose. You know, he has nothing to lose. So I know he's gonna become prepared. We've been training for like a month and a half already. We still got 4 months left. So, man, I'm going to come extremely ready. So I expect my opponent to come extremely ready as well.
Awesome. My last set of questions is in regards, you know, I know you're focused on him, and you know, Bibbo's going to have like IBF mandatory, but there's been little rumors and stuff like that where, you know, if you get past Anthony Yard and Arthur wins, I mean, people are going to already compare your performance against Arthur. I know it's going to be a simple answer, but I just have to ask for my job. You and Arthur, even though there's no title on his end, would you defend your title against him and do the route that everyone wish other fighters would do and face the more dangerous, you know, high risk, low reward kind of fights like you always do?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, right now I'm in a position where my opportunity
Nobody ever
is in the
looked
form
into
of a
the camera.
freaking Russian monster.
There he
You
goes.
know what I
A
mean?
little bit.
So I can't say no. Even if they offer me the fight, I can't say no. But like I said, first things first, I'm gonna take care of this fight. And I'm gonna look great in this fight. And if they offer me Archer better beef, then that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna take every single opportunity I could get because at the end of the day, if you don't push yourself, you know, sometimes in boxing you get fights that they look like they're easy fights, or you fights that look like they're hard fights. So a lot of good fighters, they rather go for the easier fight. I think for you to prove your greatness, the greater fighter has to go the other way and take the tougher fighters, you know, just to prove himself. And I'm gonna be 29 next year, so I have confidence in myself. I have confidence in my abilities. I have confidence with everything I've done in my career. And if that's what it's gonna be, then that's what it's gonna be. I'm 100% ready for that.
You go on and beat Yard, or you go face Arthur and beat him. You know, regardless how much money Turkey puts out, Canelo's
Yeah.
not going to 175 to face you 300, 400 million if you beat those two monsters back.
So that's the plan, man. And like I said, it's just not, the money is not, obviously the money's gonna be good, but not the main thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about. I'm more motivated on beating that, because once I beat Arthur Better Be, there's no doubt in anybody's mind that I'm the best 175 pounder. You know what I mean? The only other fighter I'd have to face is Bivol. And I go up there, I beat Bivol too. Imagine, what does that make me? So on the other side of this door is greatness. You know what I mean? This is everything I've been asking for. So
See the way he starts bouncing around and fucking getting excited about just simply off what he's saying? That's how I know he means it. Your body language and shit says more than anything. Yeah, he's the real thing, man.
The way I'm talking to you now, you could understand how motivated I am. You know, I know exactly what's on the other side of the door. It's just for me to work hard and put everything into this. This is really my moment right now, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the end of this year and the all next year. I know it's something big coming for me, and I'm ready.
Awesome. Last question, kind of a nerdy question. After that, I appreciate you answer all the tough questions, but I just played Terrence Crawford in like Street Fighter and Tekken recently. I'm curious. Did you ever play fighting games? Like, I just want to get a little bit of your childhood lore. Like, did you play some Mortal Kombat? Like, what? You're a fighter, so I assume that you played something like
Hell
that.
no.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, the way I grew up, bro, I loved war movies and I love fighting games and I love shooting
Can't
games
be
as well.
wasting my time
I
playing video
was
games.
really good at
That's why
Fight Night
I
Round
am
3.
where I am
I
today.
love
I didn't
boxing
play
games.
video games. I went and got to it. Bro, if you're an up and coming boxer, when you finally get to the stage these guys get to, you don't pass up $500,000 fights in Rashidi's case. And you try to fucking fight the best and take every good opportunity they'll give you. David Benavidez is literally the epitome of a fighter. Like everything you want your favorite fighter to do, say, how to fight in the ring, all of it. Like every aspect of boxing, David Benavidez is that. He should be way more popular than he is. His fights should be fucking crazy gates, all of that. I don't know what it is, why people don't fucking gravitate to him. But bro, if you're a boxing fan, please go watch this kid's fights. Listen to his interviews. Give him a chance. Because if you're not a fan after watching this kid interview or fight, like when he starts talking about what he wants to do and the guys he wants to fight, you can tell he's for real. He's the real fucking McCoy, man. Shout out to all of y'all. We've been here for, I don't even know how long we've been in here for. I've been in here for 3:29. Everybody else popped off like 10 minutes ago. Shout out to the OG, William Old School. I fucking appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody that came up. The 3 people that helped us towards that 50 super chat. We'll get there one day. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button, the Cash Appers. I appreciate y'all. We ain't got no boxing tomorrow. I'll be at the Bills game and out with my son and wife for the last couple of days. He's here because August 12th, my kid goes off to college. That shit's crazy, crazy, crazy work. Shout out to all y'all, man. Thanks for popping out. Appreciate y'all. Till the next time. Peace. This fucking thing.